is up, everybody? It is that time. Once again, Monday Night Raw. Let's see if I can actually hear everything that I'm trying to hear over here. What is up, everybody? If you can hear me, say what's up. If you can see me, let me see you in the chat. How you guys doing? I hope everything's going well. Hope you guys are doing the most out here. Doing the most good. It is time, guys. Hooking it up. Thank you guys for the favorites on the tweets that you guys have been doing recently. Let me get this going over here. The man? Oh, okay. I was about to say she's back already. That was quick. She had an accelerated pregnancy. They're gonna make me cry. No, don't make me cry. Don't cry me, bro. What is up, guys? They're showing some of the moments of Becky Lynch's career. I wonder why they're doing this. I wonder if this is gonna somehow hook into the storyline that they're doing or that they're gonna do. Starting off with some Beku lunch. Let me get my event list looking right. Where is it? There it is. Kaboom. There we go. What's up? What's up? Welcome. I see Amber. I see Oof boy. I see Cameron bringing the Cam movement. Cam. They're throwing up the Cam movement. What is up, man? Thank you so much for the raid. Cameron the Camronian. He was playing Project Cars 2, right? I was seeing that right before I started the stream. I was like, oh, he's playing Project Cars? Beku Lunch. I need a different picture of her. I didn't think I would need to switch her picture. I didn't expect to be talking about her for a little while. All right, since they want to show old school stuff from her, let's throw it back. Let's throw it all the way back. Here you go. Beku Lunch, guys. There you go. Steampunk Lunch. You got it. Game maker in the house. Super tough game. It's a sim. Oh, do you got to like control your tire prices and stuff and buy brake pads? Yes, and Elijah's in the building too. What a serious news today. I don't know if it's a serious news today, dude. People coming up missing doesn't mean they're actually dead, you know? People jump the gun a lot. I don't know if being missing means you're dead. If that was the case, I'd have died like a lot of times already in my life. Sometimes people just go places. Sometimes things just happen. Maybe it's like Tom Hanks, you know? You know what happened to Tom Hanks? He was just like a FedEx worker, and then all of a sudden he learned how to fish and stuff. Warm up the tires because they're cold. Oh my goodness! Wow! Holy moly! They're just showing a replay of what happened last week. Asuka and oh yeah, I got a new picture of Asuka by the way. Here you go. She has completed the collection. Asuka is now the Grand Slammy champion, has won every single women's championship that exists in WWE currently. And you know, I can't think of somebody more deserving than Asuka, really. I mean, she's probably like, I'd say maybe the most talented, maybe the second most talented women's wrestler they have. She's definitely up there. She's got to be like top 5, top 4, top 3, something like that. And then they go into the intro. Okay, so I had to mute all that because they were playing all kinds of music in the background. I don't know if it was copywritten or not. It's real tough. It's harder than iRacing. What the heck is iRacing? Acid Crazy, welcome to the stream, man. Sorry about the lack of quality options over here on Twitch, but I only get one chance at it. I can't restart the stream once I start it when I'm doing both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, because then it'll skip that YouTube stream I have set up and it'll set up a whole brand new one that just has like fake information on it, and nobody will be able to find it. So that's why you guys notice if I'm just streaming on Twitch, I can kind of restart it a couple times and see if we can get quality options, but not when I'm live on YouTube. That's not a gimmick. Hey, she's cool. I like her. Jake, welcome back. Team Jake in the building. What is up? You know what's up. You know what's going on. Big Rud's in the building. The Rudner Taker, Ringmaster, the maker of all games. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness. That was scary. After all is said and done, you've got your present, now I'm on the run. It's a steel chair with Cena. Steel chair Cena. Dude, Sethy, what is going on? Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, he's here. Sethy, my goodness. Sethy has been making it absolutely rain over here. Sethy, I'm gonna give you hype in this chat, and I'm gonna give you hype in this other chat. So it looks like Randall Keith is in the building with Charlie Caruso. I'm gonna keep Charlie out here. Dude, Sethy, what in the wide world, man? Here's Charlie. And let's get Randy. Did you guys see the thumbnail? I hope you guys saw the thumbnail. It's like the funniest thumbnail I've ever made. Dude, Sethy. Let me get over here. Sethy, $20. Sethy is the weatherman over here. That is definitely chat champ status. All right, Randy's cutting this promo. Let's find out what he's talking about.
WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment. Wrestling is the basis of what we do, of everything we do. We enter this ring so that one day we can perform
Sethy, thank you so much, man.
And at WrestleMania, Edge and I, we tore each other apart. We tore this building apart in a last man standing match, and although it pains
yeah, Jake,
me
everybody
to say
told me.
On that night.
It's unfortunate, man. But missing does not mean dead.
Man.
So let's just have good thoughts in mind, guys. Let's keep positivity in mind.
Doubt that Edge is not the superior wrestler. I am.
That's all we could do right now, man. It's just hope for the best.
To prove it. But I don't need tables. I don't need ladders. I don't need chairs. I don't need to be the last man standing. All I need is this ring and a referee. Athletes come and go. Athletes are a dime a dozen. But an athlete can't come here in the WWE and do what we do like we do, just like any athlete in the WWE can't do what I do like I do in this ring, including Edge.
I'll give him that.
Now, Edge. Yeah. I'm talking to you.
Waleed, what's up, Waleed? And Rodney, welcome back, Rodney.
My challenge last Monday night on Raw. I saw it written all over your face.
Yeah, he did look
a
little scared.
You want to know what I saw?
A little timid. Doubt.
Doubt.
Yep.
I saw doubt. Your grit and passion has faded away. It's gone. And what once was grit and passion is now just doubt.
I saw that.
And fear.
You think you know me?
Oh, you think you know him? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Edge. I like his grit shirt, dude. I gotta get that. I wish it came in a different color. That military green, it's not for me. That's not. I mean, they almost got it just right. They almost made it my color green and said grit on it, but no. Edge is here.
You know, Randy, last week, you spoke a lot of truths. Gave me a lot to contemplate, to chew on, to internalize. I know what you're doing. You're playing a game of chess, right? So I couldn't rush into my next move. But that's all this is to
Edge
you.
got the smoke. Yeah, he does.
It's a game.
You need to get
Right.
Edge's abs.
Yeah, you stand there with that stupid smug smirk. This is just a paycheck to you. Yeah.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
I get it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You are quite possibly the most talented person I've ever seen in a wrestling ring. But this isn't the life you wanted. This is the life you were handed. This was your backup plan. So yeah, you're different than all those other superstars in the locker room. You are. Because you don't care. You didn't go to bed every night as a kid dreaming of becoming WWE champion like I did. You didn't save up your allowance all month so you could go to the show at the end of the month like I did. You didn't cry the night you won the Intercontinental Championship like I did, because to me, that meant I was on a path to becoming one of the best workhorses in the history of this business. And now, I can be considered one of them.
Like
As a matter
I
of
did.
fact, I beat you for that title in 2004, didn't I? Yeah,
Uh-oh.
one of my favorite matches, as a matter of
Talking that
fact.
trash.
And I know both of our skills have come a long way since
Are
then.
you kidding me? Cut it out. Are you done?
Shut your mouth.
Ooh.
Because most importantly, you never had a career-ending injury. You never had to fight back for 9 years to get back here just to compete.
That's actually not true. Randy has had an injury that could have kept
You
him
don't
out.
love the sport like I do, like the rest of that locker room does. So you can say to me, you can say the best wrestler didn't win at WrestleMania. You can say it until...
You know what? No. Are you going to accept my challenge or what? Stop it. Shut your mouth.
Yes, I accept your damn challenge.
Oh, he accepted. Yo, and he tossed the mic so hard that it bounced all the way up to where Randy was at and hit him. Challenge accepted. Randy he's succeeded. Randy succeeded in his mission. Well, here we go. It is official.
A lot of truth being spoken on both sides, but the bottom line is this match between Randy Orton and Edge.
There it is. Edge has accepted the challenge. So there will be an actual straight-up wrestling match between these two on the fight card of Backlash. So we have one match announced so far. That's one heck of a match. And we got Samoa Joe still not wearing a tie. He's like, I ain't wearing no tie. And I ain't even buttoning my top button.
Edge versus the natural ability of Randy Orton. What a match we could be in store for.
My goodness. The fact that they even let Charlie say that it could be one of the greatest matches of all time, the fact that they even let her say that makes me feel like they might have some good stuff planned for that match. It might not just be just a run-of-the-mill Randy Orton match, you know, because I'm not one of these people who can't see it. I know Randy's matches can look kind of boring, but he's just so silky smooth. He sometimes makes harder than average things look just very average. So hopefully they pull out some stops and really have Randy step it up a couple notches. I know Edge can step it up a couple notches as well, so we'll see. It might even turn out, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't start it as a regular match and then have it turn into something else. Heck to the yes. Gritty, I hope WWE gives us Edge like I did t-shirt. Edge like I did? Kawhi Leonard's in the chat. What's up, Kawhi? How you doing, man? Keeping sharp, man? Still out there shooting? All right, we are backstage. Oh, he's got Murphy has stained glass on his arms. That's cool. Stained glass look. We're backstage with Seth Rollins and Murphy.
had a revelation, Murphy.
Uh-oh.
And I want to tell the world. Let's take a walk.
I wonder if that revelation includes an apology for Rey Mysterio. We'll find out next.
He already said he was sorry to Rey Mysterio. What's going to happen here? Commercial break, by the way, guys. Yes. Pretty, let me guess. Next is more talking. It looks like it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more talking. Seth has some explaining to do for sure. I'd kind of rather Seth talk than come out here and just have a match right now, especially after what happened last week. I think we already know what Seth can wrestle like. I would like to know more about why the heck he put Rey Mysterio's eye through some steel steps, or vice versa. Put some steel steps through his eye. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Yes, it is time, guys. What is going on? Angry Edge is the best Edge. They're cutting some great promos during these empty arena shows. That's one thing that I hope will remain the same after they get back to having crowds all the time and stuff. Is that I hope they'll actually. Oh my goodness, this lady just got destroyed on this commercial. Is that they'll continue the character work. They'll continue that personal feel of these promos and these altercations between the superstars, and maybe even mic up the ring a little bit different so we can hear more of what the trash talking they're saying to each other is at home, because I like that aspect. That's one of the aspects that has become more and more clear that was missing during like the big crowds.
Ah, at last, a host.
Oh my goodness, a host with class. La 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 la. Uh oh, he's coming. I hear his little feet.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dudley, 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 Dudley. Dudley, Dudley. Ching, ching, bling, bling. You ain't talking Dudley, then you're talking no matter.
You think you know me.
On this day, I see clearly.
Yo, you guys you're giving Dudley a workout today. What is going on? My goodness gracious. Goodness. Game Maker, thank you so much for the donation and the song. Thank you super duper much to Mo for thinking you know me. Mo sees clearly. And thank you, Dudley. Thank you, Dudley. High five, Dudley. Nope, higher. Good job, Dudley. Look at that. Dudley got leaps. Dudley's got leaps, man. Alistair Black versus Murphy tonight. Uh-oh. Getting a return of some of the classics. Let's go. Seth's got the mic. Goodness gracious, man.
Sometimes in life, you have to lose who you are to truly find yourself.
Twitter, uh-oh. All right, hang on.
Now, when I lost to Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank, part of me believed that I had lost everything. I fell into a dark place, a place so dark I wasn't sure if I would ever escape. But without darkness, there can be no light. And I have seen the light, and I have seen it brighter than I have ever seen it before. And that is all thanks to one man. That is thanks to Rey Mysterio. Now, what happened to Rey Mysterio has been described by some as heinous and disgusting and unforgivable. And it has been described by others as an act of penance paid to me for Rey Mysterio's disbelief in the Monday Night Messiah, but I don't see it that way at all. The way I see it, what happened to Rey Mysterio was unfortunate.
Yes.
But necessary.
Oh, dang.
A sacrifice for the greater good. It was the cathartic moment I needed, for the clarity that I needed to be the leader that I was meant to be. Now I want to take this moment to speak to Rey Mysterio directly. Rey, I know you're at home with your family right now, and you're healing. And I know that you can't see it right now, but soon enough you will come to understand that what happened to you was a
gift?
blessing in disguise.
Oh, gosh. Of course.
And so I want to say this to you now, from the bottom of my heart, so that when we meet face to face again, it doesn't have to be said. Rey Mysterio.
Oh my goodness.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, what could I say except upgrades? Yo, Humberto Carrillo.
It's Humberto Carrillo here interrupting Rob.
Oh my goodness. La 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 la. Yo. Yo. Mo with the gifted subscription.
He's my idol.
And he gives it to Big Rud. Wow.
All that you are in this world, it's a coward.
Humberto had it right.
Humberto. I appreciate what you're doing. I
Dude,
respect you coming out
thank
here
you
and
so
standing
much.
up for the honor of your idol, Rey Mysterio, a legend, a great human being. But if you're out here,
Humberto is out here.
I am
Dude,
clearly
Mo,
not
thank you
dressed
so
for the
much.
occasion.
And congratulations to Red.
However, my disciple Murphy
Thank you for being here.
has a match later on tonight with Alistair Black. He is dressed for the occasion. And so if it is a fight you want right now, I'm sure my disciple here would be happy to oblige.
Is this going to be official? And could we be seeing a matchup between Murphy and Humberto Carrillo? We'll find out next.
Wait, so Murphy's gonna fight twice tonight? Dang, double duty for Murphy. Looks like he might be taking on Humberto Carrillo. Springboardo Carrillo. I don't know what's gonna happen here. If he wins, then he's not gonna win. Humberto is probably getting fed to the wolves right now. Because if Murphy loses this, then how's he gonna go on and even have a chance? Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh my goodness. Game maker, my game maker, you don't know what we have in store inside of this coffin. My goodness, game maker, thank you so much. Hooking it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna give you some Raptors. You can get some Raptors and some hype. You do not know what we have in store. Game Maker with 400 bits. My goodness. I'm actually going to give you some Mike Rosses. It looks like Mike Ross to me. Wow. You guys are making it absolutely rain. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody who's just even in here. Even just being here. I appreciate it so much. But on top of that, thank you guys for keeping the lights on. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Game Maker, Mo, freaking Sethi over here. Big Rud for being here to receive a subscription. What a nice token of just caring and appreciation that Mo just gave to Big Rud. I mean, that's just awesome. I need 2,300 for the next belt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm so glad we got those back. I'm so glad that people's contributions, most of them, are counting towards that still. They look so nice. They look so clean, if I do say so myself, of course. So it looks like we might get Springboardo Carrillo versus Buddy Murphy after this commercial break here. I'm not sure Seth is going to be by ringside, but Seth is not dressed for battle. Doesn't mean he still can't deliver a curb stomp. Remember, Seth has delivered curb stomps in dress pants before. And that's what he's wearing right now. Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. Hang out with Dudley for a minute. All right, we're back in action. We're back with Black. We're back with Tyler Black, a.k.a. Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins was saying before the commercial break.
Absolutely not. I mean, I've said this once and I'll say it again. Seth Rollins is a megalomaniac and he needs to be stopped. And it's men like Humberto Carrillo.
Humberto Carrillo is wearing his finest Ninja Turtles outfit, looking like he's looking like his lower body is Donatello from the Ninja Turtles.
He wouldn't even take the blame for
You
what
can't
happened.
beat him, join him. Yeah, I guess so. Humberto joining the
Alberto Carrillo.
disciples. That would be probably the best thing for him right now. What is he doing by himself? Do they really think this is working? I mean, it's not that I don't like his wrestling, but do they really think this is doing anything for him? Him being by himself, cutting forward promos and
a stud, no question about it, and a large part of that
jumping around this place
of the mentorship of Rey Mysterio.
with no
Now Murphy forces his way into a
with
cover,
no
hook to
storyline
the leg,
whatsoever.
and a kick out. Many could argue that Murphy wouldn't be in the position he's in today in WWE without the tutelage of Seth Rollins.
And many could argue that Murphy probably wouldn't take as many beatings if he wasn't.
What's
hanging
up?
around
What's
Seth
up?
Rollins as much.
Mr. I don't even know how to pronounce that guy's name, but I'm gonna call you Fan. What's up, Fan?
Rey Mysterio is at home recuperating.
Asuka's championship celebration is tonight. Very nice. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen at that.
Message. It was very, very clear what he was trying to do.
Jawbreaker by Alberto
Excited
Carrillo,
for the axe
standing
throwing
up
competition.
front.
Yeah, dude, I actually told them that they should do that. They've been really listening to me recently. It really seems like they are. I like Murphy's outfit a lot, dude. It seemed like he's like they turned Seth Rollins' shirt into ring gear for him. It's got the stained glass and everything. Ooh, nice. Wow. Front flip with a twist.
Has been removed off the face of the Monday Night Messiah.
Very nice move by Humberto. Super clean. I want to gift a sub, please. Don't beg for subscriptions, man. Come in here and hang out with us, man.
This isn't good.
You watching Raw? What do you have your USA Network?
Now Carrillo off the top and caught with the knee strike.
Uh-oh, here we go. Murphy's Law? Yes, finally, dude. It's been so long since I've seen that move. Let's go. It's over. Murphy's Law. Splatterhouses Humberto. Humberto did a pretty okay job there. I think that might be the best spot for him right there is on that mat. Murphy's Law, beautiful, beautifully done. That's one of my favorite finishers. It's poetry in motion, man. Boo, not Murphy. What, you want Humberto to win and then get stomped and say 4 words after the match again? Rather people with stories win. There's nothing going on here. Oh my goodness. What's this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Upgrades? Upgrades. Acid Crazy. Acid Crazy got a subscription. And now Buddy Murphy's getting beat up by Alistair Black on the attack. Yo, thank you so much. Game Maker hooking it up. Game Maker gifts a subscription to Acid Crazy. Game Maker to Acid Alley Oop. Seth didn't really even do anything to save him.
Escaped that line.
Alistair Black
Sad face. It's gonna stay sad if you keep begging, man. That ain't the way we rocking here, man. You gotta hang out with us. People aren't just gonna come out of their pockets and give a subscription. Give $5 to somebody they don't know they're ever gonna see again. Doesn't sound like a very wise investment of cashola revenue and friendship at that point. Just hang out, man. Just be here.
Go and
find me. Baron Corbin backstage.
Your stupid blue tie
Dude.
and get the kid
Game
his
Maker,
own
thank you so
private
much.
Locker room. What are they doing over here?
You wanted to see me?
Yes, I do. I'm trying to figure out what's going
The
on.
alley-oop, baby.
Can you explain it to me? I got here, there were fingerprint smudges on my crown.
Uh-oh.
No one bowed down, no one opened the door. If I want food, they expect me to go from that building over to this building and get it myself. Do you understand I'm the king? Do you understand how important I am? Do you think I get my own food? What's going on Raw? Is this how
What's
you treat
going
your
on?
Raw superstars? No, I don't actually want an answer from you. What I want is for you to fix it, to make things right.
He's the
So we're gonna
referee. Why would you
about
talk to
what
him?
You're going to do in the match here tonight. Do you understand me?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so where we're going to go is...
May we come in?
Wow.
You have the shot.
Lovely. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know Game Maker. That's what I said. Oh my goodness. I love it. Baron Corbin backstage just laying down the law like it's his house already. He's definitely losing tonight or something just outlandish is going to happen. There's no way that you lose to Elias and then you beat Drew McIntyre right now. Drew McIntyre is basically the most unstoppable wrestler in all of wrestling right now, I would say. I don't know if there's anybody actually more like dominant in the way that he's been booked than Drew. Who could we say? Nobody. Nobody's been more untouchable than Drew since winning the title on any promotion. Yeah, there's no way, dude. You lose to Elias, that's pretty much a writing's on the wall at that point. But the thing is, because the writing's on the wall so heavily, that leaves a lot of room for shenanigans, wild shenanigans, and maybe they're telling the story of Drew McIntyre getting a little too cocky because he does seem very, very cocky right now, and that sometimes could be the downfall of some of the most dominant athletes. They just start believing in their legend too much, like in storyline, they start believing in themselves a little too much, and not thinking they have to prepare or take people seriously, and then they get caught. They get caught with a roll up. They get caught with interference out of nowhere, a hidden alliance happening right under their nose that they don't know about, and then just getting cracked. It could happen. So I mean, even though it does look kind of out of reach for Baron, maybe it's well within his reach because of that fact. You're excited for the submission match? What submission match? Submission match do you speak of? I wish I had the badge. All right, we're gonna time you out and give you 10 minutes to think about the next stuff you're talking about in my chat, dude. We're not here just to beg for subscriptions and guilt trip people into trying to give you one. All right, we're here to watch Raw and hang out and have fun, man. There are people who've hung out in here for weeks and don't have a subscription, and it doesn't change the reason why we all should be here. So we're gonna give you 10 minutes. Hopefully you hear what I'm talking about. The next time I see you in the chat after this 10 minutes, you're still begging for subscriptions and trying to guilt trip people. We're just gonna bid you adieu for good. It'd be the exact opposite of having a badge. You'd be wearing that badge of dishonor. We don't want that. We don't want the badge of dishonor. Definitely don't want that. What submission match are you speaking of? What submission match have you heard about? I have not heard of a submission match on this fight card. I'm not reaching, calm down. He is reaching. That's all he's talking about. He literally said one thing about the match, and everything is sad face. I'm sad now. I wish I had a badge. So he's timed out. I'm gonna give him 10 minutes to think about it, and hopefully when he comes back, he's talking about wrestling, because that's what we should be here for, man. That's literally it. That's all I have to say on the subject. So let's talk about wrestling again, guys. I just wanted it to be clear why he's timed out. And the same thing would happen to anybody if they start begging for contributions and stuff in my chat, because that's basically asking somebody to give you money or pay in your behalf. So that's a nah.
Account or resume, but
so there you guys have it.
One thing she had that really stuck with me.
Liv Morgan is getting a promo. Oh.
My mom never quit, and I am my mother's daughter. A couple weeks ago, I had a match
Let's
with
go.
12-time champion Charlotte Flair. You know, Charlotte Flair, the pride and joy of WWE. And did I win? No.
He's just gonna have a little bit of time outside the chat, man. He's got 10 minutes to think about it.
Yes. And what did I learn? I learned that I am just like my mother, and I am determined that one day I will become Raw Women's Champion.
They keep giving you the wins you've been getting, you might. Uh-oh. It's our daily Charlotte Flair.
Be careful what you wish for.
Here comes our daily Charlotte Flair dosage, guys. I hope you're ready for that. Charlotte in the house, the NXT Women's Champion. She might as well be the WWE Champion at this point. She goes everywhere wearing her belt around. Charlotte, the WWE Women's Champion. She's the tip top. Here she comes. I will say that she's been pretty good on the mic recently. I haven't been too bored with her on the mic, but it's also because of who she's been able to bounce off of and what's been said recently. Like this last Friday.
Bayley, 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 Bayley. Some things never change. Sasha made you relevant when you were the NXT Women's Champion. And now, she's the only reason you're the SmackDown Women's Champion.
You know what? Enough talk.
Uh-oh, Aunt Bailey. Aunt Bailey was mad.
What do you say, huh? Champion.
This is a replay of what happened last week, guys. This is not happening right now.
Accepted. But I have one question. Sasha, are you your own woman, or are you just going to be Bailey's lackey?
Yo, C. Griff's in the house. What's up, C. Griff?
Being an afterthought.
Woo! Woo!
And coming up this Friday night.
She's not doing this because she actually cares about what's going on with Sasha and Bailey. She's just doing it so that Sasha and Bailey won't be on the same playing field, or so they won't be on the same side, so that Sasha won't interfere with her affairs. You can see it. Charlotte's so dirty. Such a dirty player. All right, let's hear what she's got to say.
Everyone at home is in awe, so I don't want to bore you with how I'm the hardest worker on all three brands, that I'm the face of Raw, that I'm a mentor at NXT, and just recently a special guest superstar on Friday Night SmackDown. Actually, in fact, Bailey and her lackey, I'm sorry.
I've been here for like 5 minutes
Bailey
already.
and her sidekick,
Yeah, I've had to deal with some other stuff for the last 5 minutes.
Champion versus champion match.
Better late than never, though, right?
I accepted the challenge. I mean, I'm actually extremely excited because I get to teach Bailey that there are even levels to being a champion. So now, Ruby Riot.
Oh, wow.
You are dying to say to me,
there's a
because I know
name I didn't expect
has an
to hear come out of her mouth.
Charlotte Flair. So
Ruby
please
Riot.
come out here and tell me what you have to say.
Really? She's just calling people out now? She's like, oh, hey, okay, I'm on Raw. I heard this girl's got problems with me. Here, come out here. Let me kick your head off. That could actually be fun. That could be a fun storyline. She just keeps going around to all the brands and finding the people who she's heard were talking trash, and then she just wrecks them. Oh my goodness. Ruby Riot. That's the next one? Ruby's like, oh, here I am. I don't know about this. Ruby, you lost twice to Liv Morgan already. Twice in a row to Liv Morgan. And now Charlotte's calling you out. I don't know if they're going to let you get up that far, man. Let's see, though. Maybe. Empire. What's up, Empire? What's up, what's up? I'd rather see her than Liv. Definitely in the ring.
Versus Flair is next on Raw.
Oh. Oh.
Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
Oh, yeah, the axe throwing contest. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see. Hopefully it's better than the basketball game. The basketball game was, which is like a low. There's sometimes it's like but it was like a wasn't the best. Oh man, I didn't see the Undertaker thing last night. The Undertaker special, the second episode of it. I did not watch it. I don't know how many people already jumped the gun and watched it without me, but if a lot of people watched it, then I'm probably not going to do it on stream. But if a lot of people missed it or didn't get to see it yet, then I would definitely. Nope, didn't see it. So this is what they got for these two teams now, Sideshow stuff. They're not teams though. Oh, you mean Street Profits and the Viking Raiders? Well, yeah, I mean, well, okay. The Street Profits were a very or are a very crowd driven team, and the Viking Raiders they've kind of been put into a box where they have to wrestle somewhat of the same match a lot of the times, so they can't pull off all the stuff that they normally do. So it's either show some personality and build them as characters and build them as something that people will care more about than just that they're good wrestlers, or just have them wrestle a bunch of matches, you know? So I don't know, man. I'd kind of rather just see, because I know Montez is money, dude. I love watching him. I love listening to him. I love seeing his energy. When they had them doing like the Saturday Night Live news report thing, that was funny. All the backstage promo type stuff that he does is pretty much on the money. Him and Montez, him and Angelo, they just do the dang thing. And then Viking Raiders, I feel like they've been kind of living in the shadow of that sort of charisma for a little while. So to build them up and show that there's more to care about beyond just some guys with red cups and some dudes who think they're Vikings, I think that might be better for them right now than to just keep passing this title back and forth and keep wrestling the same match again and again and again. Especially with this at this time where not everybody on the roster wants to wrestle. They have a very depleted roster, so this might be the best investment for their future right now, is to get people to kind of get to know them. So comedy wise or jokey wise aside, I think it might just be better than just letting them wrestle all night. Game Maker, you didn't see the Undertaker thing either? Huh. Neither has We Rupt. Big Undertaker, have you seen it? Thank you for breaking that down. No, I'm not saying that that's the truth. I'm just saying, like, me personally, that's one of the things that I've always tried to do with the GWE is, like, if I see somebody wrestling a whole lot because they're here all the time, I try to find a way to make it more about their character, their personality, give them like a side story or like a side plot or something to keep it interesting, so it's not just the same person wrestling all the time. That's why you notice, like, my characters, I have like 5 of them because I know I'm always here, so I'm most likely going to end up on the screen in one way or another, but I can make it interesting for someone else, you know? I can make it so that you're hyped to see another character against me or take me down. So there's a method to the madness sometimes that isn't out there, and that kind of makes sense if you're looking to just make things more interesting or build up somebody's future a little bit more. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking about it. I don't know if WWE's doing that right now, but that's just what I gotta hope for. The Last Dance. Yes, dude. I haven't seen the Michael Jordan thing either. WWE is doing this to show Viking Raiders, show charisma and Street Profits. Yeah, exactly. And also that's one of the things that happens a lot in WWE is you'll notice they'll team somebody up, or they'll put somebody in a program with people who've been around for a little while and have what they hope the other people have, to see if it'll rub off, to see if somebody will get taken under somebody else's wing and become the next big thing. Dude, El Hijo del Fantasma looked super fresh in that suit. Did you see that? He had his black and gold mask on, and he had a fresh suit on. So is Fantasma the leader of the Lucha Larsons, the people, the masked people who go around stealing people?
Flair in action, whether it's on Raw, whether it's NXT, this Friday on SmackDown. It always seems like
so you just confirmed that Greta is UNOX. No, I'm saying like my characters, like the Gritty Green Ranger, Gritimo, Gritty Urban, stuff like that. Not Greta. I did not say that.
Oh, now Ruby Riot trying to tie up Charlotte Flair.
No. Greta is Greta.
Let's make no question about it. Is a dangerous threat.
I'm gonna tell her that you guys are still talking about that. She thought you guys were done with that. Charlotte in full control of this match right here. I would not be surprised if Liv Morgan came out here to get involved with this.
Inside the ring, now Riot trying to collect herself, as I mentioned, is part of the brand.
Yeah, at least Charlotte wore her red gear to be at Raw.
WWE champion Drew McIntyre for the first time ever.
So Mo, I have a question. Game Maker's got a question. Mo Elite Wrestling
gave Charlotte Flair a solid test a couple weeks ago.
Oh, submission match. I see. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. Natalya versus Shayna Baszler.
let's not
Oh,
count out
boy.
Ruby Riot here. I mean, she's always been
Natalya versus Shayna Baszler tonight. That could be good.
She finds ways.
Face first into the middle
Good
turnbuckle.
stuff from
Joe, to your point,
Ruby
I'll never
Riot.
forget the Fastlane
Putting
pay-per-view
the
in
top of
2018. It was
Charlotte's
Riot
head
who
right into the
pushed
second
Charlotte
turnbuckle.
Flair, then the SmackDown Women's Champion. to the limit.
Oh my goodness, Riot
From
drop.
the corner, now Riot. Can she pin the NXT Women's Champion?
Basically the
in a
coffin
kickout?
drop, but
Ever
it's
since
Ruby
Riot
Riot's
returned
version.
from injury, she's still been trying to find her footing here on Raw, trying to build some momentum.
Charlotte's fighting
She's not
dirty.
looking for her footing,
Hey,
she's looking for that wrist.
woo! When I start streaming in 2030, that's my universe. 2K30 come out. What if 2K30? What if 2K goes away and they just start making nothing but Battlegrounds? What if Battlegrounds really catches on and that's all anybody ever wants to watch?
Now Ruby Riot, can she score the pinfall here? No,
You just made the most adult decision ever. What, to support your children? I'd say that's probably the most adult decision.
Ruby wisely targeting.
Look
I will stop being a wrestling fan. What? No. Oh my God.
That base, she's blocking that submission.
Great grip now by Charlotte Flair. Look at the strength. Oh man, now look at this. Ruby Riot trying
Yo,
to turn
Big
it
Red
into
has seen
a
enough.
opportunity. Went back to the hand. Very smart by Ruby Riot, but she paid for it.
It's not
I love
pretty, but it's
JR in that. Maybe they're saying enough. Maybe the Undertaker. Maybe they're saying enough. I love it. I'm giving you crowns for that because it's just so hype.
Charlotte Flair believes she's the women's champion.
Oh, Game Maker says he needs motivation to get bit, so you gotta help him be motivated. Oh, Ruby almost gets the pin. Oh boy. Wasn't for Cole's voice, I'd say that it was. Oh my God.
Charlotte looking to put the finishing touches on Ruby Riot.
Michael Cole is not here, actually. Oh, it's over. Figure 8, it's over.
That is a figure 8.
And now the figure 8 gets the tap out. Here's your winner by submission.
There you go, Ruby. Sorry about your dang legs. She got figure 8'd. My adult decision for me was, since I am a morning person, I'm going to go to sleep at 9:45. That is a very adult decision. That is a decision that some adults don't even make. So I'm very happy for you. And most of the time, people don't make that decision until it's made for them sometimes, as a very adult decision. The figure 8 is very highly protected. Yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get out of it. The only time I've ever seen anybody get it put on them and for them not to tap out is when somebody comes off the top rope and just splashes on them or interrupts.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I was just passing by. And,
yeah, we got Uncle Bob.
Ashley and I have been talking man to man.
Uncle Bob
and
Lash.
We will not be doing business together because right now Lashley's attention is
Come
focused
on.
clowns like our
Oh.
Truth and his wife.
Oh, dang. Talking that trash.
Can I have just a moment, please?
Yo, he's talking that trash.
Listen, I don't want to feel the effects of that full Nelson. I saw firsthand what it did to our Truth.
He's dealing with clowns.
What would happen if you put that full Nelson on a WWE champion? No, you don't know the answer to that question because it's been 13 years since you've had an opportunity.
That was so smooth.
But obviously you're cool with that, right?
They tap before she gets fully locked in. That's true. Sometimes they do.
Championship to sling over your shoulder because you've already got trophies, right? That beautiful trophy wife of yours.
Aww.
I'm not trying to cause trouble between you and your wife, and I don't even want anything from you. I just want you to think. When is Lashley gonna free Lashley? Think about that. And maybe I'll see you out there later. Maybe.
When is Lashley gonna free Lashley? I like that. They turned them booking him horribly into a storyline about it being his fault. Like, yeah, this is a Mo promo, a promo, yo, promo. That's when Mo gets drafted. He turns from amateur Mo to promo. Yo, that's what's up. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang out with Dudley for a second. Ugh. That hurt. It hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much though. I feel okay. I feel kind of good. Promo. I'm just running promos first. That's not true. You were dissing Leo earlier. I'd say Leo was your first official diss. Got your feet wet. That dude Leo is wild, man. He is wild. I don't know. I kind of think it's just a little storyline. I don't think it's true. But hey, remember what I was saying? Remember what I was saying, guys? Remember everybody came in here and they were like, "Yo, Gritty, oh my God, they released Drew Gulak. They got rid of him. I'm so mad. He's gone." Remember that? Remember that, guys?
For this gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe.
It's commercial break right now, by the way, guys. Irish, thank you for the host. Thank you for hosting. You guys remember? Remember that? Remember when everybody came in here and they were mad about the Drew Gulak thing? Well. And remember what I said? I said, let's wait. Let's wait. Yo. And we got even more hostage. Dude, the hostage. Thank you so much for hosting it up, guys. Make sure you retweet the tweets and favorite the tweets, guys. That stuff is quite impactful. I would say at least oh gosh, I don't know, what 50 times more impactful to actual visits to the stream than hosting, guys. I'd say more than that. More than that even. Yo, thank you. Thank you for all the hosts. Goodness gracious, guys. Make sure you pair that up with retweeting the tweet and favoriting the tweet, guys. Please. You can literally take it as, yo, I hosted, but I tweeted, and the tweet actually had like 50 times more of an impact on people seeing the stream. So, like, if you already hosted, you could. It's like if you did a job that took you 2 seconds and it got you $1, or you could do basically the exact same job and it would get you $50. Which one would you do? You know, it's definitely, and if you could do both, that would get you $51. You know, but I'm not paying you. I'm just saying it's like that. It's very impactful to retweet and favorite the tweets that I put out, and I don't put out very many, guys. I don't flood you guys with a whole bunch of like, look what I had for breakfast. Look at what my dog saw on the TV. Look, my dog is looking at the TV. Even though those are kind of cute, I don't do that though. Oh, they're showing the basketball match. Yep, Backlash, baby. The return of Backlash. Dude, I didn't know Angelo had 3-pointers. I gotta say, I liked it a lot. I liked it, but it was still, Judgment Day, bring that back. I don't think they want to bring that back right now, man. I think that would be probably one of the worst pay-per-view names to use during our current predicament that the world is in right now.
Stop playing.
Ivar, show.
Oh yeah, but anyway, what I was talking about was that everybody was jumping the gun on the Drew Gulak news, and I was like, hey, hang on, guys, wait a second, let's find out what really happened.
And here comes the big dog.
And what really happened is his contract just expired. They didn't push him out. They didn't get rid of him like the rest of those people. His contract just expired. He asked for a pay raise and they denied it. They said, no, we're not giving you a raise. And that was it. It just fell through. Contract negotiations fell through. That is all that happened. They didn't diss him up or get rid of him like Rusev and the rest of them. His contract just expired. So that's why I say it's best to just wait and find out the real story behind stuff than to jump the gun and just really think you know the whole story right up front when you're getting it from people who don't even know the whole story. So best of luck to Drew Gulak. He still might even get re-signed. So it's best to just wait a second, you know? Oh my goodness, dude. Let's go. It's the axe throwing competition.
Today you are our guests. And my friends, you've been on a quest.
Now they're gonna reveal that they let them
prepared a gift for you.
let them win.
We give you the smoke.
We give you the smoke. Smoke! They're giving him the smoke.
Yo, fam, when we say we want the smoke, we don't mean literally.
You're really not going to accept a gift from a bunch of Vikings with axes?
Thank you. Thank you. We love the smoke. Yes, we brought the drink.
Show them how it's done.
Dude, this is already double as good. This is already double as good as a basketball game.
Dogs, I don't know, man. Let's look out our element. I think we should forfeit. Let's go.
Nah, come on, try it.
Nah, fam. We got this.
Yeah. They got them actual smoke. I love it. They're gonna become fast friends.
We celebrate.
I did not know Ivar is a lefty. Oh, I didn't know that either.
Miss
Look at Rudd with the attention to detail.
My partner, my friend, and the new champion.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Asuka.
Asuka.
I'm excited.
Yo, Kairi Sane? Wait a minute, Kairi. Don't you dare. Yo, I'm getting some freaking Festival of Friendship feelings right now. Kairi, you better not. Kairi, don't you dare. Kairi, I like you, but I will flip so quick. Actually, I won't. I probably love it. Don't do it though, please. Don't do it. Asuka's your friend. Asuka's coming out here. She's so happy. I'm getting Festival of Friendship feels off of this, man. Please, Kairi, please do not. Do not. Kairi, please. This is not the time. Actually, this is probably the perfect time. Look at how happy, look at how hyped Kairi is. They actually put a new picture of her on the website today as well. I should get it. I might get it. I love the title on her waist. Yeah, me too. It looks so perfect. It looks so, like, meant to be. And this picture that I got of her, and this outfit that she's wearing, matching the Raw colors and everything with the gold, and it just looks like a moment in time, doesn't it? At least to me it does. Kairi got her flowers, aw.
Arigato, thank you.
Kairi, aw. Oh no. Oh no.
Women's champion. I can't believe it. I can't
Yokoso.
But all about you.
All about you.
You have been
Oh, she's pointing to the
NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, she has.
The SmackDown Women's Champion. WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
I love how she says
And
champion.
now,
Kairi says champion, so nice.
the Raw Women's Champion. 姉さん、姉さん、あともう一つもう一つ。You are
Champion.
Grand Slam Champion!
Grand Slam champion? It's an incredible dance.
What's it is?
What's it is? What's it is? Kyrie's got something for her. Oh, it's a flute. Oh, this is a beautiful song. Kyrie Sane?
Well,
Nia Jax. Oh no.
I guess it's over now.
She's not like most interruptions. This one is really, really annoying, and it's probably gonna hurt you. You'll be out for weeks. Oh no, Nia, this is probably the worst thing we could ever hope to happen. I would rather Kyrie turned heel on her. What if Kyrie and Nia are in it together and they're gonna dual jump her? Oh no. Don't let her grab you, she might hurt you. This won't be like most injuries. You'll be out for months anyway.
There's nothing to celebrate.
Uh-oh.
You were handed, literally handed, the Raw Women's title from Becky Lynch because she can't fight anymore.
What's
You
up?
get that?
Get her
I'm
out of
gonna
here.
get down
Well,
for
she's
you,
here.
Asuka.
She's here, man. You can't stop her.
Becky is on maternity leave. That means you lucked your way into the greatest temp job ever.
She didn't get lucky. She beat you.
Soon, you will be replaced by someone far more worthy of that championship. Me. I mean, look at me.
I like her hair.
And look at you.
Yeah, she's better
There's
than
only
you.
one way this goes down when
At
we get in the
wrestling.
ring. And when I become Raw Women's Champion, you best believe we're going to have ourselves a real party. Chill, bro.
Oh, goodness. Yo, Asuka, what the heck? Asuka just attacked. Yo, this turned out much differently than I thought it was going to.
She's paying for it.
Oh, flying rear view destroys Nia. Yo, the rear view ejects Nia from the entire ring. And Nia's actually reeling from the attack. I don't think I've seen Nia sell like that for a while. That's it? Wow. Okay, Asuka. They actually let Asuka look like a super threat at the end of this. Asuka sends Nia packing. Nia just walks out. I do have to say, that was a pretty okay segment. It did not overstay its welcome at all. That was good.
Downs, King Corbin.
King Corbin. Dude, they're walking a tightrope right now, man.
Tonight, in the inaugural Brand to Brand Invitational,
all right, Corbin,
he
come
will
on.
be facing WWE
What you got?
Champion Drew McIntyre. Seeing how dominant Drew has been during his time here in Monday Night Raw, are you having any doubts?
Any doubts? Come on, Charlie. Drew might be WWE champion, but he's no king. And look, people need to understand something. I'm not being forced into this match.
Out of here.
I know Drew better than anybody. I carried him for over a year. I know what makes him tick, and I know how to get under.
Nia is not ready for Asuka. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Very dangerous. He beat the beast Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
And that's really all you have to say about that. But he still has the ability to make mistakes. He still has the ability to slip up. And tonight, I'm going to take advantage of every single one of those mistakes, and I will beat Drew McIntyre tonight. And then the next time I climb into the ring with Drew, it will be in the main event of WrestleMania, and I will take his WWE Championship.
Oh, dang. Yo, it's like that? What? Yo. Yo, did you see Drew's face when he said that? This is a meme guaranteed. This might be one of the best memes of 2020 right now. Drew's face after he said that was priceless. Oh my God, did you see his face? Oh my goodness. Baron said, and then the next time I see him will be when I take his title at WrestleMania or whatever. And then it showed Drew watching the TV, and Drew just goes, "Wow!" Like he just has this look on his face of like, "Okay, you went a little too far there." Oh my God, dude! I hope I need somebody. I need a clip. Oh my God, the look on Drew's face was like everybody's look in your mind when you heard him say that. Your mental, your feeling that you got when Baron Corbin said that appeared, and it materialized on Drew McIntyre's face in the greatest way. We all, as a universe, made Drew make that face, and it was perfection. His face was the best face. Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm telling you right now, somebody needs to clip it. It was perfection. I mean, my goodness. Did you see it? His face. He like okay, you know that one there's a meme already that's kind of like it. It's the guy, he's like at a party, and he's like an African American guy, and it looks like somebody was just doing a freestyle or something, and he's got a cup in his hand, and then somebody says something, and he just goes and just kind of like goes to the side. That meme, it was like that, but Drew did it, but it was Drew doing it to Baron. You guys, you have to see it. It was crazy. But they went to commercial, so that's why I'm kind of harping on it. But that was everything I wanted to see right there, and that is honestly what probably almost everybody is feeling is going to happen in this match. Why would they do this? They have to have something planned. It can't just be Drew versus Corbin. It can't. That was so funny. Did anyone see Otis and Tugger putting on a pig roast? No. What's up, One Hit, though? What's up, man? Corbin, your crown is mine. We erupt. Is that a promise? You going to actually step up? We're going to see you. We're going to see you go get him. What's up? What's up? One Hit in the house. This has been a pretty fun Raw so far. I must say that it's flowing like water. I hope that they check back in with the axe throw after this commercial break. I want to see what's going on there. It started out very well. Dude, look at Barry Bonds' arms. This dude is cranking home runs for a reason. Burger King shall be mine. Burger King. I think that's, I don't know, man. Between Baron Corbin and Jerry the King Lawler, I would say Jerry the King was probably the real Burger King. It doesn't look like Corbin eats as many burgers as Jerry was eating during his prime. Although, hey, maybe Corbin is the new Burger King, because the new Burger King, it's got a lot of vegetarian options, a lot of more healthy options, or options they want you to believe are more healthy, at least. A lot of the options that these fast food places have on the tonight, the KO show. Whoa, we're gonna see Kevin Owens. This is where Austin Theory is about to get just tossed out of the crew, man. They teased it last week. I don't think they're gonna wait. I don't think they're gonna let it marinate.
Austin Theory and Zelina Vega will find out.
Yeah, I think Austin Theory is gonna get jumped out of the gang. Yo, R-Truth.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Yo. Let's go.
WWE Universe.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you what's up. My cousin
I love it, man.
Told me over the last few weeks, Bobby Lashley has been a bad man. Let's roll the tape. When is Lashley?
How is R-Truth 50 or something? How old is he?
That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer.
He ain't no 50-year-old. He found the
marinate.
fountain of youth.
So later on in the
I'm gonna follow him around, man, because I think he found the fountain of youth.
Tag team match when the Almighty made his
Oh, man.
presence felt. Bobby Lashley.
You know what's up. I do know what's up.
With a spear, and Bobby Lashley
Once
wasn't
all
done
this,
there. His MVP made it back up to
once
his
all
feet,
this,
applying this full Nelson. We've seen it.
you know, once all this lockdown is over with, man, we're gonna find out what's up. We're gonna have to go hang out again, get back to watching these shows together. Oh my goodness. Black Panther, no, not Black Panther. Warmonger, Killmonger. My bad,
I
Killmonger.
do not want Bobby to put me in Nelson from The Simpsons again. You know what? My childhood hero, John Cena.
Yep.
He would never give up when it come to facing a mean man like Bobby Lashley. And never will I. Just like never will I give up on getting my baby back.
Oh my goodness. Game Maker, what's happening?
I hope you watch it when I'm about to do the Bobby
Game Maker's on fire.
So when I'm done with him,
Goodness gracious.
I'm going to sack you, and I'm going to win back my 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South. Max out.
The Game Maker's on fire, guys.
K championship. Yeah, I said it.
Doesn't truth mean Rob Gronkowski?
I mean, at least our truth's heart's in the
Game Maker's on fire. Somebody put him out.
Definitely not in the right place. And,
Oh my goodness.
this is why.
Yo, he's got to fight Bobby Lashley again? Oh no. Yo, Uncle Bob Lash is in the building, guys. Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-da. Oh my goodness. No, it's on fire. Game Maker's on fire. Somebody put him out. Somebody call the dang fire department. Yo, King of Fighters All-Star. That game is pretty good. I can smell the stench of microtransactions in it. I can smell it. Don't think I don't smell it, but I put up 2 parts of my playthrough of it so far, and I'm liking it, man. It might be my replacement to Supercard, although I did download Supercard again, so we will be getting back to that a little bit, guys. Not tonight. Not tonight, probably, unless people want to see it tonight, but probably not Supercard tonight.
Oh, delicious.
Oh,
Ricky.
no.
Now you really want to fight me? Come on, Bobby. What you got, Bobby? Can you suck and jive, Bobby? What you got? Come on, Bobby.
Bobby's scared of the
Bobby Lashley. Come on.
Bobby. Destroy him.
Socked him in the face. It might be an improvement.
Oh, man, and now look at R-Truth.
Oh.
R-Truth tried to tick off Bobby Lashley for some
Pretty Ricky
reason.
went for a
And now Bobby
super
Lashley-
sidekick. Oh my goodness.
Launched him into the barricade.
thou shalt not
Oh
tick off
my
Bobby Lashley.
goodness gracious. Bobby Lashley got Pretty Ricky at a fireman's carry. The easiest fireman's carry of his life, it looks like. No, don't do it. Oh, God!
Post goes Truth.
I mean, this is excessive.
Dude, this Bobby Lashley is the Bobby Lashley I've been wanting to see.
Excessive, intense focus.
Holy moly guacamole, dude. He turned his brain to guacamole. Oh, goodness. It was like a face slam straight into the ring post, but then he came off the ring post into almost like a blue thunder bomb.
Okay.
He slammed his face into the ring post, but the impact of the ring post sent R-Truth spinning, and he just spun him off and slammed him on the ground into like a blue thunder bomb. Goodness gracious, Bobby. R-Truth catches a hellacious lariat. This guy is just superhero buff. You need to put him in the Avengers. He should have been the Cyborg. That would have been a perfect spot for him. Can you imagine if Bobby Lashley would have been Cyborg in the Justice League? Oh goodness! Oh my God! Ugh.
Nelson slam by Bobby Lashley.
I'm sorry, it's over with. Get him out of here. Somebody get some refs out here. Get some people out here. We need some medics. Yo, it's over. Tap, tap, tap. Go, bye. Holy moly, Bobby. My goodness. This was destruction. That's what I'm trying to see. That's how you wrestle. From now on, that's how you wrestle, okay? Oh my God. This is the Lashley we need. Yo, we got the big dog in the house. Thank you for subscribing. That's how you wrestle. Remember that part from Bad Boys? There's like, that's how you drive. From now on, that's how you drive. That's how I'm talking to Lashley. From now on, that's how you wrestle. Please, man. I don't want none of these little somebody stole your lunchbox looks. All right, I need to see this savage. All right, nobody stole your lunchbox, man. Obviously, look at your body, man. Nobody's stolen your lunch for years. Your breakfast, your dinner, your second dinner, your third lunch. Nobody's stolen any meals from you. You shouldn't be looking like that. Uh-oh, Lana's backstage and she's mad.
Good grief, man. Lana lost it.
Lana
Furious with this situation.
She got a set of lungs on her. Holy moly, Lana. She got a set of lungs on her.
Despite the actions of Nia Jax
Rusev, man. Rusev probably has a... You know how some people get a thing called, like, loot box? I bet you Rusev gets, like, a earplug box. Every single month he gets a brand new 30 pairs of, like, extra plush earplugs. Uh-oh. No.
Tomorrow night
Nia, no.
FS1.
Wait a minute. Nia just came out from the shadows and she was staring at Kairi Sane as Kairi Sane walked off, and Kairi didn't see her. Is Nia planning on ending the career of Kairi Sane? She's already tried to do it a few times before it was a storyline. My goodness. Did Bobby Lashley dump her or something? No. She's just mad because he's getting these like super savage results without her help, it seems like. Lana, go on Twitch with your husband. No, this is her husband. Bobby Lashley's the next Brock. He should have been right next to Brock. When they were using Brock, he should have been. There was this one time. What was it? Oh, it was the time where Ricochet won the match. Remember, it was like Ricochet. Who was it? Ricochet, somebody else, and Bobby Lashley in like a triple threat. And the winner of that match would go on to face Brock Lesnar at Super Showdown. Remember this? I think it was just a few months ago. And Ricochet won instead of Lashley. They should have let Lashley win and just gave everybody a classic. But they probably didn't want to overshadow the whole Goldberg thing or the possibility of the Undertaker. They probably didn't want to overshadow that because the showdown between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley is something that, from what I've seen, people are looking forward to that showdown eventually happening. I hope it just happens when in an amount of time where Brock can actually still do everything he normally does, which is not a laundry list of incredible maneuvers, but it would just be nice to see somewhat well put together Brock wrestling Bobby Lashley instead of Bobby Lashley still looks like $1 million and Brock looks like he'd rather be hunting in the forest or something, you know. He's R-Tooth now. So Nia's a stalker. So we got a stalker, we got a hacker, we got a caterpillar, we got a fiend. What else do we have? We have a Braveheart. We have a bro. What else do we have? We got a crazy kabuki lady. What else do we have? What other types of like just out there personalities and characters do we have? Oh, we got a Messiah. I forgot that. We got a Messiah. Goodness gracious. It's commercial break. If you guys couldn't tell, Bobby Lashley won the match against R-Truth. I don't feel like I got that point across in my wild raving, but I'm just so hyped to see Bobby Lashley being that Bobby Lashley, guys, because I've been wanting him to be that Bobby Lashley since they announced he was back, you know, since way back in the day. Remember, it's not way back in the day, but it seems like forever ago now when him and Sami Zayn were feuding about like his Instagram. Oh man, Ever since back then, I've been looking for this like savage Bobby Lashley, savage Uncle Bob. I feel like we finally got it, but it was cool when he was with Leo. I actually like the Leo Rush saga.
Two against the world. You may call us the
Uh-oh.
WWE
Looks like the Women's Tag Team Championship is coming up next. We got a Karrion Kross. Yeah, whatever that is. Whatever that is. The end? The world ender? Seems like Karrion Kross is just the world ender right now. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Here they come. Necky. Going to defend their titles against the newly returning Iconics. La 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 la. Where's Necky? There she is. Now we need Peyton Royce. I don't even think I have her. Oh, I do now. Oh yeah, I got her. I mean, I put her back. La 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 la. What's her partner's name? Mickey James? What the heck is her partner's name? I forgot. Billy Kay. Billy Kay.
Well,
I remember now.
who's back? Did you not learn your lesson from last week? Oh,
Last
should we
week.
roll the clip? Yes, roll the clip. Roll it!
Roll it.
This was last week here on Monday Night Raw. SmackDown's Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross facing off against the returning Iconics. Boom! You could see that shot to the throat.
I know this is probably one of Cameron's favorite tag teams right now.
Did not see it, and then this double team maneuver by Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, and with that,
Alexa Cross and Nikki Bliss. Those are actually some cool names.
Tag team champions in Bliss and Cross.
Yeah, I like the Iconics theme song. It's so cool because it's like that classic song that you hear when they talk about like Cleopatra and stuff, but they just like bumped it up a notch. I love it.
Gone. Yeah, we are so grateful to Alexa
So
and Nikki,
grateful.
who have decided that we do, in fact, deserve a title opportunity. We appreciate you.
Boom, boom.
The future is right here because we are iconic.
I think a week-long migraine would be more enjoyable.
Nice dance.
Listen, you gives me a migraine, Byron. Amen.
Peyton Royce. Why is this Raw so funny to me, dude? This Raw is like legitimately funny to me. Peyton Royce goes, Iconic, and does the pose and then just starts dancing out of it. What is going on, dude? I can't have this no more. I can't. Tag team titles on the line. They couldn't even show the ref's face. This ref is getting punked tonight. He got punked by Baron Corbin, and now he's getting punked by the camera and the lighting, the light design. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Can I get it? All right, here we go. Boom. Tag team titles on the line. This match is underway.
I will give the Iconics some reluctant credit here. What we saw last week was a more aggressive version
There we
of
go.
Billy Kay
Bliss
and
and
Peyton
Glamour.
Royce.
Is the Iconics attire? Yeah, they match.
And that didn't
They
seem to work
match.
either. Alexa Bliss putting Peyton Royce down on the canvas. Remember, the women's tag team titles can be defended
Yo.
any brand in
Uh-oh.
WWE. That's why Nikki
Yo,
Cross
Dante
and Alexa Bliss
Duncan.
defending here from SmackDown.
Thank you very much for subscribing, man. Welcome to Team Gritty.
Credit to Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss for not backing down from the challenge, saying, "All right, Iconics, we'll give you an opportunity." To
Hopefully you
challenge
click
for our
that bell
tag team
icon
titles."
so you
I mean,
know
do
when
they
I
really
go
have
live or
any
when I upload
choice?
videos, and we
They were
can see you
right
around
in
in the
middle of
comment
ring last
section.
week. Of course they get the opportunity.
The clean part
This
is kind of sketchy.
crossbody from Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, look at that. Another tactic used by the Iconics last week, trying to tag without. Oh, Nikki
All four of
Cross
these women
being
are
aware
good
of it.
wrestlers.
It didn't
Yeah,
work
they're pretty
out
good.
in that moment, but now Billy Kay had to come in.
I'll
take
give you
over
that.
by force.
Look at this. Ooh, wow.
Familiar with the term dry snitch?
Eye on the shoulder blades
Nice.
to win the titles and a kick out.
It's like a suplex slam.
Though, don't you?
Encore presentation after Raw. Yeah, I might watch that. I might just do it.
Right for the big boot. Nikki
Might just
Cross
do a
into the
hangout for that.
tag to Alexa
I was gonna
Bliss.
do the movie the Condemned, right? That's what it's called, The Condemned. But I can't find a way to download it. And every site that I go to where I can actually stream it, it's just like, it's so filled with weirdness that I'm a little worried about putting it on the screen. So I'm still working on the Condemned, guys. I really do want to watch that. Freaking, oh my goodness, Nikki Cross just destroys Peyton, but Peyton stays on her feet somehow.
Nikki Cross. She is very, very unpredictable.
Cameron says that movie is basically like it's like a Hunger Games, but with Stone Cold in it. I'm like, dang, all right. Sounds like something I need to see. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. So I'm working on downloading it so I can just play it out on command without having to work on weird ads popping up and yeah, I've never seen the Condemned, but Cameron says it's just like you gotta see it, and whenever Cameron says something like that, I believe him. Cameron's got some great taste in basically everything he's ever said. Great music, great wrestlers. Great ingredients, Papa John. Oh, goodness. Ring the bell. Oh, my goodness. Peyton Royce gets a disqualification. Yes, she cost her team the win.
Here are your winners by disqualification and still
Wow.
WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Peyton Royce just keeps slamming Alexa into the ring post over and over and over again, and the ref had to throw the match out.
Are you going to call that a victory, Byron? Look, it's not the kind of victory Alexa Bliss and Nikki
Wow.
Cross wanted, but it was a good call.
Peyton Royce turning to the dark side? Look at this. She just grabbed Alexa by the hair, grabbed her back, put her into the ring post once, grabbed her again, put her into the ring post, grabbed her again, put her into the ring post, grabbed her again, put her into the ring post. Goodness gracious, Peyton. And the ref's like, all right, I got to throw this out, dude. I know Alexa's history of injury, and even if it wasn't Alexa, they'd probably throw it out. But especially when it's Alexa, you know, they got to protect their the bread and butter over here, especially because she's got a history of getting her head cracked up. Okay, well, there you go. Retention, title retention for Neki and Bliss. Uh-oh. Aw, Kyrie's just backstage playing her flute. Oh, no! Oh, goodness! Nia, no! Nia, no.
Jax from earlier tonight.
Oh, just slammed her into an equipment box. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, there's some savagery happening in this women's division right now. Ouch. And then they go to commercial. Dude, Kyrie just got, I don't know what, man. She got turned into mashed potatoes over here on this equipment box. I thought Nia was going to continuously beat her down after that, but Nia just walks away. Which is probably best. Probably best for Kyrie over here. Goodness gracious, man. People are getting slaughterhoused on Raw tonight. Yeah, let's get these titles out of here. They're going home with the people who brought them. I'm glad about that, though. I mean, they just came back. It's a little early to be putting titles on them. I think there's a little bit more story to be had here before they go switching these titles. Plus, these titles have been kind of, I don't know. I think they got to bring some attention to them, you know? It's a good way to bring attention to them is to actually have a storyline between the people fighting for them and not just keep on putting it on new people. Because what does that do? Nothing. It's just a title that's going to different people. You got to have a storyline with the people who have the title, so that the title itself is like a it's like a wayfinder. It's like a stela. It's like an obelisk that's holding the storylines of the people who have held it. You know, you don't just say a title is epic. It's also about the storylines. It's about the people who have wrestled for it. It's about the matches they've had for it. So I'm kind of all right with them just leaving these on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for a while until they could tell a compelling story with the people fighting for them. Once the people fighting against them for them are having a good back and forth and a just something fun to watch, then I don't want these titles going anywhere, because then they're just changing it for the sake of making people pay attention for a second, and then it's just gonna lose its luster all over again. Like Murphy's new attire, heck yeah, dude. I like it. It's like Seth's shirt, but they turned it into a whole attire. There's no gritty in a basket. There's no such thing. She just can't leave Kyrie alone. No, she can't. Just do it at Backlash, and they take the titles. If they could build something before Backlash, I don't just want title changes for the sake of title changes, because then there's nothing to it. It's just the only reason people are going to talk about it is they can talk about it the next day, like, yo, you saw that? Yeah, I saw that. Cool. Yeah, me too. And then that's it. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. And then titles are in the exact same situation as they were before. Or you could build a storyline, and then it could be something that people might actually care about. Oh, you know what's better than gritty in a basket? Gritty in the glasses. Yeah, new. I would say a new, more vicious side of Peyton Royce. I don't know if that's going to continue on. I really have no idea. What's wrong with Leo Rush? Who knows? Maybe nothing, dude. It might all just be like a ploy to get people to pay attention to him and buy his album.
Chance to get the women's tag team championships
Uh-oh.
back, and you blew it.
Oh, she slapped her. No way.
I can't believe I did that.
I can't believe I did that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
Aww. Slammer. Slammer. Big Run has seen enough. Yo. The Undertaker and Kane have seen enough. He said, no. Undertaker, what? You've seen enough of them? What? Come on, Undertaker. I thought she was going to slam her. I thought she was going to be like, I'm so sorry. I can't believe he did that. Blow, and then just throw her on the ground. Dude, I'm definitely going to watch this after Raw. Like, it's the perfect timing. We're watching this, okay? If you guys haven't seen it, this is going to be the spot to be. You guys always looking for heel turns. You're always looking for title changes. I'd rather have a heel turn than a title change. At least that's a story I can get behind. Who cares about these? These titles are just leather and metal. At least the heel turn is part of a storyline that's going to continue on and be something possibly interesting.
Shrouded golf cart out there. Got my little ride in here on.
Shrouded golf cart. Like you wouldn't know who that was.
Spec op stuff.
They need better champions. Yeah, but I mean, is that better? You think Peyton Royce and Billie Kay are going to be better champions than Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross?
More importantly for me is to
Undertaker
perform at a level that people expect me to be at.
The pants I wore last year.
I want them thinking,
Two.
This guy's got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah.
If I can leave with that, I'll be content.
I like
Such a
baby faces.
remarkable look at one of the most
I like baby
mystifying
faces too.
personalities we've ever seen here
One
in
of the
WWE.
things that I think
turn our attention
is
now
the
back to the events we
disconnect is like, dude, Mo, I love baby faces too, but like, it seems WWE has somewhat forgotten how to make a babyface interesting. Like, there are a couple baby faces that they have right now that they've made interesting. People like Matt Riddle, people like Velveteen Dream, but a lot of them are just NXT superstars. A lot of the baby faces they've tried to build are just so corny and have nothing to them besides just winning matches. And I feel like you like baby faces because you like one of the best baby faces of all time, John Cena. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it seems WWE has a problem, and a lot of wrestling companies have a problem. So I'm always gonna cheer for heels to exist because it seems like WWE is way better at making heels hated than making baby faces loved or making baby faces interesting.
On Monday Night Raw.
Uh-oh. Up next. Oh, Kairi Sane is iced up backstage.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay. Take a deep breath.
Naya. Naya! Oh no, Asuka. Yo.
All right, I got everyone's favorite subs.
Kairi could only utter one word. Asuka was backstage with Kairi Sane, and Kairi Sane was like, and she had the ice, and the doctor was with her, and she's like, and then Kairi's like, Naya, and then and Asuka's like, Naya, and she just walks off screaming Naya down the hallway. This Raw is so funny to me, man. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. I wonder what Vince is doing right now. I had a dream that I met Vince McMahon. Last night I had a dream that like this whole thing got worse. I don't hope that this happens at all. I mean, even if I do get to meet Vince and all the stuff that did happen in this dream happens, I'm just gonna summarize because it's commercial break right now. But this is the dream I had. This whole thing in the world got worse because they found out that the contagion actually changed and mutated. So we were dealing with like a couple of different strains of the same thing. So even though they had found like one little way to like treat it, there was still like 2 or 3 others. So it became like lawlessness kind of. And I decided to go out, I don't know, downtown or something. I think I was downtown, and there were people that I knew and people I hung out with who were just like, I didn't even know them anymore. They were just like on the streets trying to beat people up and take what they had. And there was this one guy, I don't remember exactly who he was, but he was somebody that I met in the past that I knew. It wasn't Game Maker. But I think Game Maker was there. But he wasn't. Game Maker got away, but this guy, I was like, "Yo, what's up, man? Hey," cuz I knew I saw him and his friends were there, and I knew that they were like those people who were trying to like take people's stuff in the lawlessness, and it was just, there were riots breaking out and you could hear explosions and stuff happening. But I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" And I gave him like a handshake, and he was like, "Oh yeah, hey, what's up?" And you could tell he wasn't down, like he was gonna do something. So I hit him in the head with my laptop, and I jumped onto a bus, and I was riding this bus, and the bus driver would not stop. I guess the rules are like like no matter what happens, you just do the route. And so I was on the side of the bus. I'm like, "Come on, just let me in." And the bus driver was just this lady who was like, and she just kept driving. And we went through this like rough, because there were like road crews and stuff weren't doing the dang thing anymore, so it was all overgrown. And went through this rough spot where like there were trees and they were slapping me, and I was like, "Ah!" And so I let go, and I was laying on the road, and I got up and I saw Dairy Queen, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I am kind of hungry." So I go by the Dairy Queen, and Vince McMahon is sitting in there, and Stephanie McMahon is in there, but she's like lost her hair because I guess she caught like a strain of the virus or whatever, so she didn't have her hair anymore. And he was sitting with a couple of people, and I saw him, and he saw me, and I could tell he knew I was gonna go in there, and he was like, "Ugh." Oh, Naya's backstage. Hang on, I'll tell you the rest of the stream later. Oh my God, Naya! I'll tell you the rest of the dream later. Basically, the purge, kind of like the purge. Oh, she grabbed Naya by the hair. Oh, caked her in the face. Naya gets destroyed backstage.
That is what Nia Jax gets.
Oh, that's
for her
it?
Disrespect of the Raw Women's Champion.
Naya's down. She's gonna need an Advil, but she looks all right.
Disrespect. No one's been dishing it out more as of late than the cage fighter.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm noticing about these exchanges? What I'm noticing about these exchanges is that Asuka is actually being put over as powerful, as like Nia doesn't get a second chance. When Nia gets hit, she's down. I like that. Because that was the end of the segment. She just kicked her in the head, and Nia was down. Nia didn't get back up. That was it. So maybe they're booking her to be very, very powerful, which I would absolutely love. Absolutely. She landed on a futon. That's what it looked like to me too. It looked like she landed on like a fold-out couch. You told her to wear that? I didn't know that, Mo. That's crazy. Uh-oh, here comes Natalya. Natalya is the worst lose face of like anybody. You could tell when she's gonna lose just by watching her walk out. Natalya, I'm sorry about this, but you're next. You're next. Just as bad as if Goldberg said it. Maybe even worse.
Is Shayna Baszler's
All right, here we
wheelhouse.
go.
Though Natalya is an accomplished submission wrestler, it's
Shayna.
You talk about the
Oh,
Hart
nice.
family. They're synonymous
Side headlock
with a
takedown.
submission match, and Brandon Natalya's competed in submission
Was it
matches
Shane
for
McMahon?
WWE, but you have
No.
to consider
Shane was not there. I thought
of
Shane
Shayna
was going to be
Baszler.
there,
It
but
seems
he had like
absolutely
some
insane to
other
me to have to
corporate
say this,
dude
but,
with him.
You know, you're right. Natalya has a long pedigree. She was raised in this culture of submission matches. She knows what to do in there. But Shayna
What?
Baszler
I have
was
a
trained with some
bunch
the
of
best in the
friends
world.
who do things to me on Twitter? What? What you talking about? Yo, Halo, what's up, man?
Great job there by Natalya.
Safe bump is safe, yes. You gotta take a kick. You might as well land on a futon backstage. This is a submission match. I told them, I said, hey, do more theme match, do more stipulation matches. Who's fake now? Oh goodness! Shayna Baszler just wrenching Natalya's nice stuff. Natalya, smart stuff, turns perfectly into opposite of the twist and kicks Shayna right in the mouth. Did she kick her mouth guard out? She did kick her mouth guard out.
Natalya coming up gingerly on the left leg.
Oh goodness! Now the joint manipulation.
Baszler's going after those
Shayna.
short joints, those small
Oh
intrinsic
goodness!
joints that just can't be repaired easily.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Baszler again trying to control Natalya.
Beautiful stuff from Natalya. My goodness, reversing the pressure, but still getting yanked to the ground. That fancy heart crap doesn't work on me. Yo, Shayna. That fancy heart crap doesn't work on me.
Look at Baszler again.
I love it.
Now here on Natalya.
Wait, was Shayna?
Oh,
Is Shayna
just to add insult to injury.
Shayna is going. It looks like the
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Jake. You have to be more. You have to be more descriptive of what you're talking about. Oh my goodness! Yo, she got the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter is on Shayna. Shayna getting drugged back to the center of the ring. Is Natalya gonna win this?
That lower back, that kneecap is about to explode on Baszler. Baszler trying to
Holy
get to the
moly,
bottom
Shayna's
of
got to
this
get to this rope.
match.
Wow, Natalya has made this more.
There are no rope breaks.
There are no rope breaks.
The only reason for Baszler to get to the apron like this
Wow.
is for leverage, and
Smart
eventually
stuff.
pulls herself out of the sharpshooter.
Natalya wanting that redemptive
Good.
moment so
Sliding
badly
drop kick by
against
Natalya.
Shayna Baszler.
Hey, let me tell you something. Natalya has made this much more competitive than I thought it was going to be. But then again, Natalya is a multiple-time women's champion. She is a multiple-time top competitor. If there was ever anybody to test Shayna, this should probably be it. She's way better than Becky. I'll tell you that. If Becky beats Shayna, Natalya should be a test.
Natalya showing her submission versatility right here.
Again, remember, no rope breaks.
What's this?
Beautiful counter.
Look at this. Shayna's still on top with her leg. Oh, nice. Turns it over. Oh, right into the Kirifu clutch. Oh, that's done. You're going to sleep. Don't worry, Natalya. Wake up in your in Tyson Kidd's loving arms. It's over, girl. You're done.
Oh, she hooked in the arm. That is deep.
Don't worry. You're going to wake up in the loving arms of Tyson Kidd, Natalya. You'll be all right.
How much longer can Natalya hold
She's
on?
tapping.
And Natalya taps.
Bye-bye, Natalya. Shayna wins again.
Shayna Baszler.
Outside of that one loss that she took versus Becky, she's been very strong. Dude, she choked out Rey Mysterio. What woman has choked out any dude recently? She's basically been touted as the strongest woman in the WWE right now. She choked out legendary Rey Mysterio. I don't know if there's any woman on the roster of any brand who's been booked that strong. I'd say Rey is a surefire Hall of Famer in every single company he's ever worked for. The guy's one of the most recognizable and famous athletes of all time. And she choked him out. So they're doing pretty well by her. Look, they're trying to bring out the carpet and stuff and roll up Natalya in it. Natalya's got to get out of here. Natalya, you got to go, man. Natalya, get out of there. They're trying to bring the carpet out. Natalya's mad. She's so mad.
Okay. Look, Natalya's got it. I certainly understand the frustration.
Listen, we can all empathize with her.
She should still be asleep.
Had her ups and downs, but this is
She's
a
like,
bit
where's
much.
Tyson? Where's my cats? Oh, she grabs the KO show. Dude, she's wrecking the KO show.
See, this gets
Natalya,
back to what I was talking
no.
about last week. I
It's
mean,
a
this is
KO
silly.
show.
This is beneath Natalya.
This
It's
is the
beneath
return.
legacy that she represents.
It's the return of the KO
It's
show,
unprofessional.
Natalya. Natalya, what are you doing?
Joseph,
She's
I
tossing
understand
his
your point.
chairs and such.
Do you understand my point? Because if you did, there's no arguing.
This is not right.
Her conduct is
Now throw a fit,
ridiculous.
crybaby.
What she's doing out there, it is beneath her. It is beneath the legacy
Hey,
that she
Cameron.
represents. It's beneath everything
We've
this
seen a
company
couple
stands
of
for.
those,
You're gonna act
man.
like that every time you take an L, then maybe you need to take a little bit of time off. Obviously,
We've seen enough of those. We've seen a couple of those, man. This is not exclusive to Natalya, Raw, or just real life wrestling at all, man. How many times have we seen people try to take their ball and run home after losing to you or me or anybody in the GWE? It happens, man. They just don't have anything to throw. The KO show has been canceled. Someone called Christian. I sense his old gimmick is getting repackaged. She ripped apart the KO show. The only thing she didn't do was rip up the carpet. She even tossed the chairs, and one of the chairs lost a wheel. That sucks. How are you gonna do the KO show without the stuff? They'll set it back up. Natalya, I'm so disappointed in you right now. Oh no, the AAA. Why is that? Oh no, I like this crew. Uh-oh, they're still arguing backstage.
I've had enough of this fighting between you two.
Yeah, me
I
too.
am sick of this. We're going to go out there tonight and we're going to be on the same page. It is my business. Look at me. It is my business to make sure that all of us go out there as a cohesive unit. Do you understand me?
Comprende.
I'm the champion.
I'll take that as a yes. And you. Juntos
You.
somos mejor. Do you understand me?
Yeah, of course.
This guy.
Thank you.
Yo, Angel Garza. Angel
And
Garza's
you,
my favorite out of this whole crew
Mr.
right now.
Barry,
Angel Garza.
do
Yes,
you
of course.
understand me?
Yes, of course.
Yes, what?
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was going to say something else. Yes. Yes, Earth Mother.
Zelina Vega has gotten her
What do we
associates
call
in
you?
line tonight. For now, will they sort things
Dude, this is a good Raw. This actually feels like one of those Raws that like if like 10 years from now we do a classic historical battles. This looks like one of the Raws that we might watch just to like get some ideas of what came from what and what actually made the next thing happen. What if this is build to Shayna versus Beth Phoenix? I would love that. I would actually love that. I don't think this title is important as people make it. I think the title is not the end game for women on Raw. I feel like women on Raw need to eclipse Charlotte. Once you eclipse Charlotte, it's like you won a title anyway. You need to be more important than Charlotte. As long as you can maintain that equilibrium, I think you've already done wonders for your character. But if when Charlotte shows up, Charlotte is the the focus and it's what everybody talks about, and she's got the storylines and all this, then I feel like the title itself isn't the main thing that should be thought of as like someone being successful on Raw. And I feel like a match versus Beth Phoenix would be possibly more prestigious than holding the title for a month or two. I would love that. Because it shows worth, it shows belief from the company, and it shows investment to bring somebody in who's not just here every day. I think that would be an incredible match for Shayna. And like I said, possibly more important than her just holding the Raw Women's title. Yes, ma'am. Woo. Woo. Is that better than Pyro? Is that woo better than Pyro woo? There was something I wanted to say about AEW. I forgot. What was it? Minu. Temporary lawyer. What a cool name. I like that. Temporary lawyer. What was I gonna say about AEW? What was it? Like, I had a thought about what AEW should do. Dude, I forgot what it was. It'll come back to me someday, but it was good. It was something that I thought that they could. Oh, I think it had to do with Darby Allin. Yeah. Had to do with Darby Allin. I think they should stop trying to make Darby Allin a guy who wins matches. I think that he should kind of be like their I don't want to say their Undertaker, but kind of like their Mankind. Like, just a guy who's so out there that it's like nobody wants to be on his bad side and nobody wants to like get in it with him. But they will if they have to. But I think that would be a great thing for them to do with him, because to me, I feel like he's one of their, besides MJF, I feel like he's one of their best homemade talents. And I know they've wrestled elsewhere, but you know what I mean. They've become a household name because of AEW. They're a household name now, and I feel like MJF is all right now, but I feel like they should try to make Darby Allin into their like Mankind type of guy, not Undertaker type of guy, but they're a Mankind type of guy who's just got this like otherworldly type of weirdness going on to him, but you just kind of don't want to touch it, and that should be his thing, and it shouldn't even be about him winning anymore, because they've already put him into this like weird category where he loses every big match he's ever been in. So I think that maybe they should go down that road with him. I think that would be cool. I love Darby, dude. Darby is my second favorite. My first favorite is MJF. MJF is the best thing they have going on besides Darby when it comes to their own homemade talent. Of course, Jericho and all the rest of this. Matt Hardy has been highly ineffective so far, and I bet you even he's like, yeah, okay, let's give it some time. It's working okay, I guess, but I'd say the difference between Matt Hardy's, like, what people expected him to be like with full creative control and what people are seeing right now, it's kind of, I don't know, we're getting there, I guess, but it's, nah, man. They should really focus on those two, MJF and Darby Allin, and Murder Hawk, of course. Murder Hawk is absolutely fantastic, especially with Jake the Snake with him.
I sure hope so.
All right, let's go. Kevin Owens is here. Welcome back, Kevin.
Well,
welcome back.
First of all, thank you, Natty, for getting all the junk out of the way. I appreciate it. It's very nice.
Mo, I got it on Nitty Gritty.
You know,
Mo, you missed a lot of the Nitty Gritty, man. Yes, I got it for free. Thank you for telling me.
And the reason for that is, you know, at WrestleMania, I had what I was looking for so long. It was a WrestleMania moment I'll never forget, but that moment came at a price, because in achieving that moment and beating Seth Rollins, I got pretty banged up. But the good news is
risk is worth the reward.
I am back. The Kevin Owens show has returned.
Rest in peace, Shad. Dude, he's just missing. He's not dead. Missing and dead are two different things. You ever seen Castaway? He's just
a
missing, man.
major
Have positive thoughts.
edition of the Kevin Owens show because
Could
I have
still
very
be out
special
there right
guests.
now. The guy's an
Let me bring
athlete.
them out.
He might be able to tread water a little longer than a normal
Zelina
human, a
Vega,
regular
the
old
United
person who
States
goes
champion
missing in the
Andrade,
ocean.
Angel Garza and Austin Theory.
I am dying to get down to what exactly.
Yeah, have positive thoughts, man. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe the positive energy in the world will give him just enough to get to some sort of alcove or something, and maybe he's still out there. Let's not start carving tombstones for people who are just missing. Positive thoughts can do a lot, man. I can tell you that there are times, there are days where the only thing that makes me get back online, or the only thing that makes me stream, is because of you guys' positivity. Because people retweeting the tweets or telling me that like that I've inspired them to start streaming or whatever. Like sometimes positive thoughts and positive interactions can move mountains, can make things so much better. So let's not count them out. All right. If there's anybody that I'm less concerned about going missing, it's probably a professional athlete. At least they have, a little bit more strength than an average just 9 to 5 worker, So let's just hope.
Listen, Zelina, fellas, I wanted you guys to be on the show today.
No. I know why you wanted us to be on the show tonight. You were hoping for a Jerry Springer episode, weren't you? Yeah, you see, I am so sick of people like you and Drew and the whole WWE universe. You guys see one little argument and all of a sudden you think that there's dysfunction in my group. How you think that my empire is crumbling? Well, you're wrong. Now, if you want to talk about real champions, let's talk about Andrade.
I kind of want to move her all the way over here.
This man is a god among insects like all of you.
Yeah, let's move her over here. There you go.
An Angel
That's better.
Garza.
That's
the
better.
lethal Lothario that breaks faces and breaks hearts.
Might be Aztec colors.
Which then brings me to Austin Theory. The prodigy that only at 22 years old is this damn good. And me, I am the best that this business has seen in a long time. You want to talk about a come up, Kevin? We came from the streets and we survived. But the streets weren't made for everybody. And that's why they made sidewalks for people like you.
Oh, dang.
What are you even doing? You're standing on the apron. You're not even giving us the respect of being in the ring with your guests.
Well,
dang.
May I?
You may proceed.
Thank you. First of all, one
Yo,
could
what
argue
a savage.
that I'm giving you even more respect by letting you guys have the ring. But also, if the last few months have taught me anything, is that when I'm in the ring with more than one person, things kind of, go off the rails a little bit.
That's kind of true.
But here's the thing. The main reason I'm here and not there is because I don't want the ring to be too crowded, because you are not my only guests.
Oh.
There's another guest. You guys are familiar with him, I think. And here he comes. His name is Apollo Crews.
Yo, Apollo?
Oh,
Yo, he's back?
Surprise. Oh, and Apollo Crews.
Oh, God. Oh, goodness, with a takedown on Andrade immediately. Wow. Yo, like a bat out of Hades.
No love lost between Apollo Crews and Andrade. Trying to pull him off.
What the heck? What a dirty trick. Apollo's back. Yo, I hope he gets his freaking... I hope he gets another title shot and just rips it right now, okay? And this is gonna go directly against what I was saying before, but I think that Apollo could definitely benefit from having some title experience. Plus, he's been showing a lot more charisma and fury and just determination and just. I don't know, man. He's been showing a lot more of everything that he wasn't showing any of before. I must say I like it. Yeah, dude. Okay. So Mo, I'll agree with you on that one. Okay, I do think it's time for a title change here, but not for the sake of getting the title off Andrade, because I think Andrade and Zelina are money. I think that's money, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But But why leave the title on one superstar act when you could actually bring up possibly a new one? You know, I feel like that's the experience he needs. I feel like they haven't committed to him, so he's just still in limbo. It's kind of like you make chicken noodle soup, but you just take it out of the can, you pour it into a bowl, and then you eat it instead of like slow cooking it and adding in your own herbs and spices and you just tasting it every couple of minutes to see how the flavors are melding, and then putting in your own twisting the recipe a little bit. There's a difference there, that you're not just ready-made Apollo Crews. I feel like if you put in the effort, this could turn into something way better than just the out of the can Apollo Crews experience that we've been getting since the very beginning. And I feel like the title could be the beginning of that. And if it's not, just put the title right back on Andrade. It's super easy, Just give it a chance, and give Apollo a second to try to be something, because we have not seen that at all. The closest we got to that was when he was with Titus and Titus Worldwide. And what the heck happened there? That was the closest they got. I feel like a little bit of investment might go a long way with Apollo, because he's already got everything else, man. He's got the look, he's got the talent. There's just some filling in the blanks. Yeah, but they would need a reason to take Ray's mask off, which he wouldn't agree to at all. What? What are you talking about with Ray? Andrade used to wear a mask, but he took it off. He did. This is true. This is true. Andrade don't need a title. No, he doesn't. He doesn't need it right now. He's doing okay with it. When he's here, he looks like a champion, and Zelina is the mouthpiece he needs for sure. I would not want to see Andrade without Zelina, Zelina is his real title. that's his real title right there, because without her, it's kind of lost in the water. He'd be more of like an Umberto type of situation. Dude, it's Kevin Owens and Apollo Crews versus Andrade and Angel Garza when we come back from commercial. And we are back from commercial. Wow. Okay. Wow, dude, this is
events here on Raw, but I'm digging it. I'm okay with it.
What a match.
3 weeks ago had an opportunity at the United States Championship against Andrade. Tweaked his knee in the process. You can see the heavily taped left knee of Apollo Crews.
Good food promos versus Scott Steiner. Matt promo, who wins? Everybody wins. Everybody wins right there.
He's on the brink of doing so, and then his body fails him.
Wow, I'm glad. Apollo back from injury.
Apollo Crews. I mean, power is an understatement. Right in the face of Andrade.
And this is what makes Apollo Crews such a special athlete. The power, the speed, the agility.
There we go. We got ourselves a tag team match.
And in comes Kevin Owens.
Apollo and Kevin Owens versus Andrade and Angel Garza. What a matchup. Dude, these guys are fantastic. Nice senton. Look at this. Kevin Owens was just out here to host a show, and now he's in a match.
To put Seth Rollins through the announce desk at WrestleMania.
Rollins was completely willing to sacrifice his health and well-being.
I think the only way that Ray is gonna take the mask off is if him and his son have a feud, dude. That's the only time I want to see that mask coming off.
It's been 7 weeks since Kevin Owens has been inside the ring. Is there going to be ring rust? Is his wind where it should be?
Only way I want to see that mask coming off is either he fights his son in a feud, or if his son replaces him.
Remember, Andrade and Garza was supposed to be the team that Zelina
his son becomes like a new type of Mysterio or something.
Kevin Owens with a clothesline.
The only two ways. I don't want to see him unmasked unless those two things happen.
Kevin Owens, someone around looking for his corner.
any other way, I feel like it's gonna be wasted. Because who do you have actually unmask him? Who would do that? Nice tag. Here comes Apollo. Apollo just flattening Angel Garza. Look at this high single arm spine buster. Apollo out of control right now. Spine busters to Angel Garza. Went for the fireman's carry, but no. Oh, goodness. Wait a minute. Wait. Austin Theory with the inadvertent elbow. It's over. Apollo pins Angel Garza.
And I think he wants a bit more.
Well, that's done with. Oh my goodness.
Maybe that injury is what Apollo Crews needed because
dude. Austin Theory hopped up on the apron and was coming for a left elbow to the face of Apollo, but Apollo ducked out of the way just in time to where the elbow hits Angel Garza, knocks him silly, and then Angel Garza catches the toss powerbomb from Apollo Crews, and that's just the end of the match. Apollo stands tall. Him and Kevin Owens take the win over the AAA squad. And this might mean that Apollo is right back on track for that United States title again. Holy moly, dude. This is it. This could be it. And now they're... Oh, goodness. And now they're jumping. They're jumping Austin Theory.
I mean, obviously it was an accident by Theory.
But Byron, at the same time, you had to feel that this was simmering since last week.
They're destroying Austin Theory together. Apollo's out of here, and so is Kevin Owens. Now it is time for the destruction of Austin Theory. I told you, he's probably getting jumped out right here. And what did I say? What did I say? Get jumped out.
Working on their severance package. That's what we call it.
Getting jumped out the gang.
This is a 2-on-1 beatdown.
Austin Theory getting jumped out of the crew, guys. Right now, he's getting stomped into oblivion by the entire AAA squad.
Don't include Austin Theory.
Well, besides himself.
And I should have never believed in you.
Oh, slap. And Zelina slaps the taste out of Austin's mouth. This is an accident. Oh. This is an accident? No, that's absolutely not an accident. Oh, goodness. They're hitting him with chairs, too. No, Angel Garza, that's the opposite of an accident. That was very, very premeditated. That's not an accident. I don't think Angel Garza knows the meaning of accident.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and then Charlie's got the biggest smile on her face.
Drew McIntyre.
Why is Charlie so happy?
How the devil are you? I'm doing good, Drew. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic.
Fantastic.
Right, look, there's no dispute you are a fighting champion, but how do you remain focused with new challenges constantly arising, like, for example, the Brand to Brand Invitational taking place tonight?
You know, Charlie, I don't know if it's me that goes out and finds the fight or the fight that comes and finds me every single week, but I know one thing. I'm having a great time. I'm having fun. And as far as I'm concerned, every Monday night is always a good time for a Claymore party.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Regarding the Brand to Brand Invitational, it's fantastic. This allows
fantastic.
for dream matches for the WWE Universe. And somehow, by some miracle, my #1 dream match has fallen into my lap. Drew McIntyre versus Sorry, let me do this right. King Corbin. Now, let me tell you, I've been around with King Corbin. I have seen him in airports. I've seen him in hotels. I've seen him interact with the general public. This is genuinely a terrible, terrible human being. But it's also true. In that ring, he does terrible things to his opponent. He's a dangerous individual, and he will do whatever it takes to get the job done to win that match.
Said Austin Theory face turn. I don't know about that. I think it's going to be a back to NXT turn.
As your opponent, you think you're going to travel from SmackDown to Raw, fight the WWE champion in my backyard, and win? Are you out of your damn mind, son? I told you last week, I got a special Claymore for you. I have a Claymore fit for a king with your name on it. Thank you.
Dude, he's so money.
2 former allies, but that is no more. Raw's
Like I was looking through his history. I was looking through Drew McIntyre's history earlier today. And I just saw like his transformation into this Drew, and it's like all the other Drew McIntyres he's been and Drew Galloways and stuff, like they've been cool, but like this is the like apex. This is the one, man. Uh-oh, we're back to the axe throwing. Look at this. The side hand double axe? Oh my goodness. You know, it's over. Overhead? Oh no. Montez. They're looking like they has lost it. Come on, man. Get it. Come on, Montez.
Let's go. Mike, can we have golf rules and have some silence while we throw? I'm trying to get my Tiger Woods on.
Tiger? There's a tiger in the woods? No.
There's a tiger in the woods?
Montez. Look, it's your first time. It's okay to be nervous. Performance anxiety is totally normal.
There's a tiger in the woods.
Performance anxiety?
Oh no.
Watch this.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Holy moly. Dude, he just threw the axe so far it hit somebody's car in the parking lot. Oh no. I think it was his own car. Oh no. Dude, I think he hit his own car in the parking lot. The way his face looked. I think he threw the axe so far that it went to and destroyed his own car's windshield. That is not good. That is not a good look. He threw it so hard that it flew off and might have hit that tiger that they thought was in the woods. Keep Corbin on Raw. I don't want him on SmackDown. And then next week it'll be like, get him off of Raw. I don't want him on Raw. Raw's been a good show. Raw's been a good show, man. Why do you want to mess with that? Baron Corbin's not bad, guys. It's just they've obviously messed up by overexposing him. They put him on every single SmackDown versus Roman Reigns, and I'm surprised Roman didn't get more disliked because of that. Because it was every week, man. It was just Corbin, Reigns, Corbin, Reigns, Reigns, Corbin, Reigns, Reigns, Corbin, Reigns, Corbin, Corbin, Reigns. Wait, Corbin? Guess who? Is it Reigns? No, it's a fake Reigns. It's the dog. It's a person in a dog costume. But then here comes Reigns. Oh, Reigns, Corbin. Like, goodness gracious, man. I just think you're tired of him. I don't think he's that bad. You're probably just tired of him. Legend has it that axe is still flying through the air. The legend? that axe became part of the brand new Donald Trump Space Force? That axe is flying around protecting us from aliens. This axe has become the greatest defender of our planet. Montez, I always knew that you would give us something great, and you have done that. This axe is traveling around the planet, and next time somebody's about to get abducted, that axe is going to do the job. Like how they're trying to make Corbin legit, even though he lost to I know, right? Like that's why they're taking all this time, because he lost to Elias on SmackDown. So they're like, "Yo, make him look good, make him look good, make him look like he's doing some stuff right now." Because I don't know how you go from losing to Elias to beating Drew McIntyre. That would be an incredible turnaround. I kind of think that's an impossible turnaround, if you ask me. Dolph saves careers. Oh my goodness. Roman was saved by Dolph making him eat dog food. That might be true too. That might be true. I don't know. Maybe. I wonder if Montez drives a Ford. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure is that his wife now? His wife's name's probably Ford. Okay, here we go.
You aim for that target. What's wrong, fam?
Oh.
What's wrong,
I
fam?
know, it must be all the smoke.
Too much smoke means we built the fire too big.
Guys, take some logs off the fire.
We got you, fam.
We got you, fam.
Man, how am I supposed to relax? I got Vikings clowning me. Yo, that horse is over there clowning me. I see
I got this horse clowning me.
You got this. Focus up, man.
This horse clowning me.
Dawkins Island. All right, focus up. Dude, let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God, the horse is clowning me. Did he hit it? No. The mead? No.
Guys, wait, let's think this through.
He put an axe into the mead.
Wait,
The drink.
have some of mine?
Fam, this ain't nothing like Thor.
This ain't nothing like Thor.
Is a good idea for this.
Why did he put it?
Viking Raiders may even
You messed up. He put an axe into their mead, man, and now it's draining all out, and now they're mad. Uh-oh. They're surrounded by some angry Vikings. Is Sarah on the horse? Is that Sarah on the horse? Would they let her? Would they let her be there? Boom, boom, boom. No man is ever truly good. Uh-oh. He's climbing into this ring with the savagery about him. Oh, it's on. Let's go. Alistair versus Buddy Murphy.
Alistair Black wasting no time. He wanted to get his hands on
Look
Murphy.
at this, man. This is a good episode of Raw so far.
And Murphy's bringing back the heat. Well, let's not forget the storied rivalry between these two that drove Murphy to join Seth Rollins to become the disciple of the Monday Night Messiah. And now look at Alistair Black. Those strikes coming into play, and he constructed Murphy. And Byron, think about the week that Alistair Black has had since Money in the Bank.
Well, Alistair Black, I mean,
Alistair Black is destroying Buddy Murphy right now.
Going after Murphy.
Murphy trying to create a little bit of
Pops out. Oh my goodness.
The barricade. Seth Rollins out
Cracked
there as
up.
well.
Alistair is very fortunate, thrown off the roof of WWE.
Montez, you got to get out of here, man.
That Money in the Bank, the secondary roof braced his fall, thankfully.
That secondary roof.
Theory is still out here reeling, completely dejected from what happened moments ago here.
Let's get
with
Seth.
Andrade
Seth is at ringside in his suit, by the way.
He needs to be careful because these boys are swinging leather.
It just shows you how much.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh no. Alistair Black with a kick straight to the ring post. Oh no.
And this is not good for Alistair Black. Obviously,
just a random horse there. Okay.
That is where his offense lies.
I know, man. It's crazy.
Gazing at Austin Theory. Get what's going on there.
And Murphy back inside the ring, even though Alistair Black on
Seth might be trying to get Austin Theory to join him.
Murphy.
That might be a better spot for him, honestly.
Oh, and a kick right to the face.
Doesn't got to say much. Oh my goodness.
But down goes
The boot right across the chin of a leaping Buddy Murphy. Cracked him up.
So much of his offense is based off of that leg.
What's going on between Theory and Rollins?
Austin Theory is cracked up on by ringside. And Seth Rollins reaches out his hand. Seth Rollins just lifted up Austin Theory, who was there from the last beatdown. He's staring at him.
Rollins is checking out what's going on with Austin Theory. Meanwhile,
oh goodness, leaping knee straight to the head of Buddy Murphy.
Fight through the pain.
In the meantime, Rollins disciple Murphy in
it's
serious
over.
trouble here at the hands of Alistair Black.
Could this be the end for Murphy? He knows what this leads to.
Beginning to look like it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Oh, ring the bell. Austin Theory. Yo, Seth Rollins commanding Austin Theory to destroy Alistair Black.
No, this is the danger.
Oh, I like this. I like this. You see the just magnetic charisma.
He preys on people like Austin Theory, and this
Austin
is the result.
Theory has absolutely
Recovering at ringside, and now it seems that the
almost absolutely joined the flock of
Alistair Black lashing out at Austin Theory. Rollins directing Murphy strike to the
The
back,
flock
and
of
it's a
Seth Rollins.
2-on-1 attack on Alistair Black.
The Messiah. The Monday Night Crew. What can we call them? Monday Night Congregation. Call them the Congregation.
Numbers game.
Goodness
Rollins
gracious.
traffic between Murphy and Theory. Alistair Black is
Alistair, wrong place, wrong time, baby. Definitely wrong time. Oh, super needed a face by Buddy Murphy. He said, set him up. It's time.
And more commands from
It's
Seth
time.
Rollins.
Seth Rollins tells him, set him up.
Feeding Alistair
Oh,
Black to Austin Theory.
it's time. Hit him with it. What's it called? The AKO or something? ATL. Oh my God. That move is so good looking. Now it's time for the curb stomp. Seth, finish him. Seth, finish him. Is Alistair going to be the target of the crew now, of the congregation? And he hugs him. He gives him a good firm hug. You better hug back. Aw, and Austin Theory hugs back. Wow.
Is Austin Theory now joining?
Wow, I guess he's not going to NXT. Guess he's not going to NXT. You're staying here with us. Staying with us. At least until AOP gets back. You stay with us until AOP gets back. And Alistair just laid out. I mean, he's got three of the finest on Raw going after him. That's for sure. Oh, is there gonna be some jealousy in the squad? Some jealousy in the squad. That's probably what's gonna happen here. Buddy Murphy's probably gonna become jealous of Seth showing attention to somebody besides him. Wow. So there's a new member of the squad, of the congregation. Wow. Hey man, I guess there's no spot for him on NXT right now, which is fine. I mean, they do need more people. They don't have anybody right now. If you look at it, they don't have anybody. They got Buddy and that's it. Their what do you call it, has been depleted. Their ranks. AOP is out, man. AOP's out, so I mean, this is another start of something great. Alistair's gonna have to buckle down to beat something like this. I don't know how long this is gonna go out for or go on for, but if it turns into Alistair versus Seth, that could be incredible. Incredible showdowns right there. But he's gonna have to go through everybody to get to Seth, so probably gonna get some really good matches between here and there, and maybe even at Backlash it could be Seth versus Alistair. Man, these two could tear the house down. Seth Rollins and Alistair Black. Tyler Black and Alistair Black. Maybe it turns out that they both are part of the same family. That's the storyline. Seth betrayed his family and changed his name to leave behind his old ways and his old birthright. And now Alistair wants to turn him back to the black. Tyler Black and Alistair Black. If you guys don't know, Tyler Black used to be Seth Rollins' wrestling name. That's what he was called before he came to the WWE. He was called Tyler Black. Imagine Seth gets half the locker room. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. That was cool though, man. That was attention to detail, and that was continuation. Okay, he was laying at ringside because he just got beat down by his old crew. They beat him down and left him for dead. So he was just laying there in the timekeeper's area with chairs on him and stuff. And Seth sensed a lost soul, and Seth walks over and presents his hand. And he took the hand. Austin Theory took the hand, and then Seth was like, go prove your worth. And Austin Theory ran in the ring and helped destroy Alistair Black, at least for now. Probably not for good. That was a really well done segment there. Attention to detail, continuation. It leads to some interest to what's going to happen next. And also, you know, Alistair's going to be on a warpath. Dude, I love it. I'll be right back, guys. Hang out with Dudley for a second. What is this, dude? This axe throwing is not going the way of the Street Profits at all. Nope. Ain't. May the smoke be with you. Oh my goodness. It's too easy. They're getting worked out here with this with this competition. Come on, man. They gotta get at least one. Come on, man. I love it.
This is your last shot.
Come on, man.
Help you out. Ready, boys?
Smoke, 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 smoke.
Yo, he got it. They hit the target for once. Uh-oh, cops are here. Uh-oh, police is here. The police is here. Yo, police is here. Oh God. Oh God. Yo, the cops got the axe in their windshield. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Mo, yes! The Mo-lease? The Mo-lease.
Joining me now, a superstar who made his return to Raw tonight.
The Mo-lease is here.
Apollo Crews.
Dude,
Hi,
they
Apollo.
bring the swag like nobody can.
Now,
That was at least twice as good as the basketball game. Okay, I gotta say that was at least twice as good as the basketball game.
Absolutely do, for sure.
Profit's secretly good.
Charlie, to be honest with you, I really can't figure out
I know, I
what's
saw it
going on.
coming
The actual
too.
injury,
Dude,
I haven't
Mo.
got my spot in the Money in the Bank ladder
That was a
match.
good throw.
And after spinning my wheels for such a long time, I felt like things
Dude,
were
Mo,
finally starting to click for me. I felt like
400 bits?
things were finally
300
falling
bits?
in place. And let me tell you,
300 bits.
these last
Dude,
3
it looked like
weeks
400 to
have
me.
been the
I'm
longest
seeing
3
a
weeks
lot
of
of
my
bits.
life.
Thank you so much, Mo.
Wondering what could have been. But you know what I had to do? I had
Holy
to look
moly.
deep inside myself. And I had to realize I can't waste any more time wondering what could have been. And I had to do something. I had to make something happen. Just like tonight, all it took was me stepping back in the ring for something to happen. And now I know that final piece will soon fall in place, because next week on Monday Night Raw, I am once again challenging Andrade for the United States Championship.
Yes, yes, please.
Man, that feels good to say out loud.
Uh-oh.
Apollo.
Uh-oh,
Nice to see you
Zelina's
again.
here.
Charles.
Charles.
Apollo, you have a choice here.
Do I?
Yeah, you could cut your losses and walk away from this match with your one good knee. Or you can get into the ring with Andrade next week and never walk again.
Oh, dang.
What do you say?
What do
you say?
Andrade better be ready next week. Speaking of which, where is he? Was he scared I was going to slap his face off again?
Oh, yeah, you did. You did shotgun slap him.
Wait, don't answer that. Next week, I put that final piece into place, and I walk out the new United States champion. And I'm out.
And I'm out. Okay. All right.
Opportunity for Apollo Crews next week to perhaps capture the United States championship.
We shall see. It's nice to hear him say a couple words on the mic. Show a little bit of confidence, a little bit of swag, and a little bit of what can you call it? Just a threatening, almost threatening demeanor about himself. I'm gonna say that that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff right there. We'll see next week. Hopefully to give us a classic. I'd like to see like a 20-minute classic between those two where he comes out on top. Not with a roll-up, with an actual victory. All right, Drew Mack is here. He dropped his jacket. Did he drop it? Yeah, he dropped his jacket. He's too slick right now. Nothing sticks to him, not even his jacket. All right, Drew McIntyre is here. This is a non-title matchup, by the way. I feel like this is going to be the main event. They just went to commercial, by the way. Rhea Ripley versus Io Shirai on SmackDown. Or not SmackDown, NXT, my bad. Phantasma looks so epic in that suit with his mask. NXT, NXT. Nothing beats Charlie? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Dude, Apollo might be doing it. 'Tis a possibility. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see if Apollo can pull it off. And there are less people for him to worry about now. Now that Austin Theory has jumped ship to the Messiah Squad, to the congregation. Now there's one less person for him to worry about actually getting involved and messing it up for him. Although he kind of messed it up for himself last match, so I'm not sure if that's his main concern. He's got to stop hopping off the top rope if his legs hurting him. Real fruit roll-ups. Yeah, I don't want no roll-ups, okay? No roll-ups. Although I would like to have one of those. I haven't had a fruit roll-up in a while. When's the last time you guys had a fruit roll-up? What's your timer at? I feel like there's a timer. There's like a million timers on your life. You just can't see them. So there's like this gigantic wall of like, when's the last time he had steak? When's the last time he had salmon? When's the last time he had Brussels sprouts? When's the last time he had asparagus? Like there's this entire gigantic wall that's like, when's the last time you did this? And one of those little tickers is your fruit roll-up ticker. What is your fruit roll-up ticker at? Mine's probably at like 4 years, something like that. I feel like I had one like maybe 4 years ago. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had Fruit roll-ups, yeah. It's been a while, and they're so yummy. I don't know why. They need to put those. They need to put fruit roll-ups in those Lunchables, man. I've had Lunchables like, I don't know, 3 months ago or something. Don't be talking about your girl like that. I wish Apollo had crowds to get this TV title in front of, or TV time in front of. You know, I feel like it's even better without it because he has to truly believe in his performance. There are some pluses and minuses to crowds, man. Because what if he's in front of a crowd that just isn't lively? It's almost going to be the same thing. What if he's in front of one of those crowds, dude? We've seen it. We saw it last year. I'd say at least 3, 4, 5 times where the crowd was just dead as dead can be. Like it sounded like a mortuary in there. Sometimes having a crowd isn't like the main key, and if you're not expecting that and you got to just believe in what you're saying and exude that confidence, this might actually be better for him than having a crowd or having to be in front of his hometown to start cutting promos that matter and stuff, or believing in himself. I feel like this might be the best way for him to start actually emerging as a personality. So I don't know. You might be right. I mean, I do kind of wish that there were still crowds, but there are some things that I feel like certain superstars are benefiting in a way that their ability to cut a promo that's actually at somebody and not just at a crowd. It's kind of improving just the sticking points. I don't know. Look at this. The cops are out here. Police is here. The Mo-Lice is here, guys. I'm glad this is an ongoing
Do y'all realize how dangerous
storyline.
it is to be throwing axes out here? Somebody could get seriously hurt. I'm going to let you go this time. Only because
You're cute. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Okay.
Not so much.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ivar. Just rejected. Ivar is cute, apparently. Yo, the police let him go. I like it. Police is here. The police said, the policewoman said she's letting him off with a warning or without a ticket because Ivar is kind of cute. That was definitely better than the basketball game. Definitely. King Corbin is here, guys. The main event of the evening. Definitely better than the basketball game by a country mile. And that's pretty much how far he threw the axe, too. So it's kind of fitting. Here comes Baron Corbin. How is he going to get the upper hand here? There's no way this turns out to be an okay match. This ain't on the up and up, man. They're going to have like a 15-minute match here. What's going to happen? King Corbin in the house. Give Drew some Burger King. That might actually throw him off. It doesn't look like he's been eating any fatty foods anytime recently. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uncle Bob? Uncle Bob?
Bobby Lashley with MVP in tow.
Wait a minute. Uncle Bob Lash.
For just a moment.
Uncle Bob Lash with
Lashley
MVP next to him.
Personal interest in this match. King Corbin, a very capable and dangerous adversary, visiting us here from SmackDown. Didn't you retire Kurt Angle? Yeah, I could probably spend 10 minutes talking about all the impressive things you've done. Mr. McIntyre, you are holding that very prestigious WWE Championship, and that's all that really needs to be said about you. But as I said, Lashley and I
he's one of the only heels who doesn't want to be cool.
Yeah. Before you begin, Mr. Lashley would like to Well.
Uh-oh.
Drew, I'm putting you on notice.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming after you and that WWE Championship.
Yes.
And if I need to pry it out of your cold, dead hands, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yo, look at that. Look at his eye. He had a crazy look at his eye.
We'll be watching.
Bold words from Lashley. Corbin versus McIntyre begins next on Raw.
Oh, my goodness. Finally. Finally, Bob Lash. Uncle Bob going to the tippy top. Please, Bob Lash. Mr. Bob. Uncle Bob. Can you please get to the top? Is Otis cashing in tonight on Drew? Oh, man. I don't see any indication that would be the case. So many heel alignments on Raw. There are. MVP should be Bobby's manager like Paul is for Brock. Yeah, he's a great mouthpiece. He's a great mouthpiece. And if they're dropping the Brendan Vink and what's his name? Freaking Shane Thorne. If they're dropping that tag team, or I don't know, maybe they're just not on Raw tonight. But if they're dropping that, this would definitely be a great place for MVP to go next. I wish he would have been the mouthpiece for Ricochet, or what's it called? What did I call him? Said Ricochet. There you go. Said Ricochet. Said Ricochet. Team Said Ricochet. I wish he would have been the mouthpiece for them. But hey, if I was gonna pick between those two, I feel like I'd still pick Said Ricochet. Nah, I want to see Bobby extra dominant. I feel like Cedric and Ricochet have already kind of proven where they're going to be at. But who knows? Maybe the future will give us something else. It is commercial break, guys. When they come back from commercial break, it is going to be King Corbin and Drew Mac. Drew Mac. Bobby not doing nothing as a heel. He wasn't. He wasn't, but maybe he will be now. Or maybe if they flipped said Ricochet heel as well, and then still made MVP the manager of them too. That could be a win-win situation. This whole put your arms behind you and run in like a superhero thing is kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure it's working. I don't know, man. I don't know. Did they explain yet how Ray and Black survived being thrown? Yep, they explained that last week. There was another roof right below it. There's a smaller roof. It's like 6 feet down. Am I a left or right Twix kind of guy? I don't know, man. However the rapper rips, that's what kind of guy I am. And here it is. It is official, guys.
Action in a tag team matchup is now getting another opportunity of the United States Championship. Remember the injury he sustained to his left knee.
United States title.
Faced off. How will Andrade fare against the motivated Apollo Crews? Well, we are back here on Monday Night Raw.
Let's go, guys. It's time. Main event time.
Invitational. SmackDown's King Corbin is here tonight to face the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre and Byron. You can see on the ramp, Bobby Lashley and MVP are at the top of the ramp looking at this match as it's happening. So this could be a very messed up finish here. We're going to find out. They got about 10 minutes to fill. Hopefully no commercial breaks in between. I hope this is just some pure showdown tactics right now. Look at Drew, man. Drew, just a super specimen. Oh, just pushes, trading pushes to the chest.
chest. Baron does not want to go straight head-to-head with him, but he's going to have to.
McIntyre's got to focus on Corbin because this is about brand pride at the end of the day with this invitational rule.
You know, Drew McIntyre has accumulated a ton of momentum being WWE champion. The problem is, if he loses here tonight...
Oh, chop to the chest of Drew. Oh, and Drew brings his own chop that just... He chopped Baron so hard he had to turn around to shake the pain off. You know you got slapped hard when you have to turn all the way around afterwards just to shake it off. That's good stuff.
You could also say there's a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Baron Corbin.
Oh, yeah, dude. Freaking... Drew is a freaking otherworldly talent right now. Tell Dudley I said hi. Dudley was here earlier. Dudley was hanging out earlier. I'm sure he's still somewhere around here. Dudley, where'd you go? Dudley? Oh, there he is. What are you doing? You're working out. You're not. What are you? What is that? What is that thing you're doing? No, they... I know you saw Braun Strowman with the things, but that's a rubber band. Dudley's using a rubber band, and he says that's how he thinks. Dudley, you're not Braun Strowman. Dudley's got a little rubber band he's standing on, and he's just lifting the rubber band. I mean, if that's how you think, Dudley, that's cool, I guess. Dudley's working out. He's got a little rubber band. Smart stuff from Corbin. Rolling out like an Autobot. Ooh, there you go. Heel tactics, baby. Oh, Corbin with the shoulder lean that just bounces Corbin, bounces Drew McIntyre off the apron into the barricade. There you go. Baron with some smart heel tactics. Oh, goodness!
That sounded like encouragement to me. What are you talking about? Give me a break. Yeah, see, he's clapping him up.
Joe.
Baron Corbin puts the head of Drew McIntyre directly into the ring post and just sends him flipping to the side and just laid out. But somehow Drew finds his way back into the ring before the 10 count. And now he's unloading some stomach punches. Drew McIntyre, you're going toe-to-toe with a former NFL player. You're going toe-to-toe with a former Golden Glove boxing champion. You're going toe-to-toe with what was voted the most metal athlete in the world. Some savagery next to you, man. You better stand and pay attention.
Battle out of the corner and those big chops again to the chest of Corbin.
Drew sent to the corner. Baron sliding through, up and under. Clothesline cleans the clock of Drew McIntyre. 1 count only. Oh no. One day Dudley will be in WWE. He's already in the best wrestling promotion. He's already in the GWE. I'm trying to prevent that. I don't want him going to WWE. I'm doing everything that I can to give him the contract he needs to stay in the gritty wrestling empire. I don't want him in the WWE. I can't lose that type of talent. I need him. I mean, never mind what I just said.
Tremendous amount of damage.
I was supposed to deserve all that punishment because it's there, man. Because it's mad. It's mad because people keep saying that the hardest part of the ring is the apron. When the post is like, hey, what holds up the apron? The ring post is like, I'm the hardest part of the ring, not the apron. Apron still has like wooden boards and stuff on it, and padding and cloth. That's why. Steel post is like, all right, man, slam some people into me. I want this. Oh no, not Fisherman. Oh, I thought he was gonna do a super fit. Oh, superplex. Baron Corbin lays out Drew McIntyre. Goes for the pin. Still 1 count. Dude, this is incredible. I know. What? I thought he was going to give him a Fisherman superplex. Beautiful stuff. Wow, this is a better match than I thought it was going to be already. Who thought this match was going to be even this good?
for King
Raise your
Corbin
hand. Who
to
thought
see
this match was going to
McIntyre
be even
kick
this
out
good?
at one.
I'm putting my hand down. I didn't even think it was going to be this good.
I led you to this.
I led you to this.
Followed me. That's all you are, is a follower.
Oh, talking to Trace. Oh, God. Overhead. Wow. With authority. Drew McIntyre starting to unfold some incredible offense on Baron. Baron down to 2 knees. No way. No way. Drew McIntyre looking to jump 3/4 of the ring. Oh, no. Okay. All right. I didn't know he was gonna be there. The kip up. Uh-oh. It's time. It might be over. Fireman's carry. Wait a minute. McIntyre looked like he was going for a little bit of white noise there. Give a shout out to oh goodness. Wow. Hopping spinebuster jackknife. No. Looked like Drew McIntyre gave it a little love, a little shout out to the Celtic Warrior Sheamus with that white noise attempt, but Baron Corbin was able to get out of it. Wiggled out, but caught epic damage anyway with the extra high spine buster. Right into the jackknife cover, but Drew not able to keep Baron down. Oh, it's time. Future shock. No. Baron Corbin able to rush him to the corner. Oh, put him right into the ring post. Here we go. Sidewalk. Nice. Wow. Sidewalk spike slam. Still 1 count. Yo, this is savagery. Rocky Mountain Pro, what's up, dude? It is happening, man. Main event of the evening. Holy moly. I did not expect for Baron Corbin to be able to even compete anywhere near this level after his his loss to Elias a few days ago. Drew maybe have not expected it either. Oh, wait a minute. Future shock! That's done. And that's over. He's going to get up and he's going to get hit with it, and it's game over. Unless Bobby Lashley gets in here. Here we go. Some good camera work if it doesn't turn on. Okay. No, Bobby's still on the top. 3, 2, 1. No. Deep 6. Baron Corbin beautifully. Ooh, Drew kicks out. Baron Corbin with the trapdoor spider maneuver. Might have been his last resort here. You better pick him up and hit him with the end of days. Is this going to be the first person to really kick out of the end of days emphatically? This could be it. End of days? No. Drew, Drew ducks under the end of days attempt. Hits the Glasgow kiss. Headbutt straight to the face of Corbin. Corbin back in. Ducking under, off the rope. Claymore. Right to the shin. That's done. That's done. Drewy Mac, all dressed in black. Leaves Baron Corbin with his jaw jacked. Holy moly. Dude, that was actually a pretty dang good showdown considering. Wow. Match I didn't know I wanted to see turned out pretty all right. My goodness. That was good. That was really good. That Claymore was on the money, too. Acid says 1 out of 5? Really? That was a 1 out of 5 match to you, Acid? Dang, dude. It's kind of harsh.
Future shock to DDT.
Future shock
Holy moly.
To the countdown. Drew McIntyre. Boom! Claymore kick. Good night, King Corbin.
As part of the brand invitational, Drew McIntyre standing up on behalf of Raw as WWE champion.
And Uncle Bob Lash is on top of the ramp with MVP, and MVP's holding him back. MVP's like, nah, man. We'll get him when it's time. It ain't time, man. I like that. I like that crazy look in Bobby Lashley's eyes, man. That's the look I want to see from him. An MVP. MVP is backing him up. I like that a lot, man. Very, very good. Holy moly. Dude, we got to talk, but I don't think this talk is going to be very in-depth. I do want to watch this Undertaker thing, guys, so if you're going to be watching it with me, please put it on pause. Okay, I know it's coming on right now, all right? But one of the best things about the network is it's on demand, okay? So just pause it, all right? Just pause your Undertaker episode 2. I know it's coming on right now, guys. Trust me, I know. But one of the best things about the network is you just pause it. Okay? Let me type in my my credentials so I can pause it too. Just pause it, guys. We're gonna watch it in just a bit. I wanna do this this review. We gotta have a little chat, guys. Pause this. Last ride. Yes. Okay. Episode 2, the redemption. Okay, it's paused. All right. Mine says WWE Network documentaries. I'm paused at 2 seconds into the last ride, chapter 2, the redemption. All right. So if you guys want to watch it along with me, just pause it right there. That's where we're gonna be at. We gotta talk, man. We gotta have ourselves a little get together here. We gotta find out what people thought about this Raw. I'm in one camp for sure, but I want to know what you guys thought as well. So, with that said, it's time for a little talk. A little talk. No, it's not called a little talk. It's called a whisper. A wrestling secret? No, it's not called that. What's it called? A chat. It's called a grapple chat. Yeah, that's what it's called. I remember now. Let's do it. Beautiful, simply beautiful. Yo, we got Asuka down here. I gotta change her her redness, but she's definitely red. Okay, she's definitely red. We're gonna find out, guys. It is time. Grapple chat. Raw for May the 18th, 2020. Man, these shows are flying. They are definitely flying. They're doing what they need to do during this weirdness that we're having to deal with, and I must say I'm enjoying them more because I have you guys alongside and you guys hanging out. So super duper thanks for you guys being part of the hangout during Raw. Let me get my background music. Oh yeah, there we go. So if you watched Raw along with me, if you hung out here and you have a review, you have a thought on Raw, please type a 1 in the chat. Please type a 1 in the chat. Yoda versus Dudley. That's Baby Yoda. That's not the real one. Zach's like, that was a good Raw in my opinion. Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Gotta get ready some merch. I got merch, man. Who designs your merch though? You need me to talk to them, I'll find out. I think that's a pretty good idea. It's a very good idea. I got the red Quake symbol going on here. I I can actually change the color of this symbol whenever I want to. That's one of the funnest things about wearing this. Oh, some of our merch. Oh, okay, I see. I was like, oh, you gotta get me some merch. Oh, hey, heck yeah, man. Make me some brand new merch. Yes, I would definitely like to do that. Oh, we got copyright claims. Copyright claims. What's the copyright claim? What's it this time? Oh my goodness! It's more of these people who are going back and claiming all my old WWE footage and claiming they're the ones who came up with it. YouTube's got to do something about this this weird gray area where people can just claim stuff if they uploaded it. Like if they uploaded footage of like a video game before you, they can claim that it's their footage, and YouTube will just give them your revenue until you dispute it. What if like 100,000 people did that same thing to me? Am I supposed to dispute 100,000 copyright claims? I don't. YouTube's got to get it together, man. They really have some problems. All right, so the three that I see, it is closed now. It's We Rupt, it's Acid Crazy, and it's Empire. Let's find out. So it'll be Acid first, then it would be Empire, then it would be We Rupt. So all three of you, go ahead and just type your reviews in, and let's find out what you guys thought. Dude, I gotta figure out how I did this. I feel like I gotta check out Asuka. My review is an 8 out of 10. It's done. That's my review. But it's up to you guys now. I want to find out what you guys thought. I don't really want to sit here all night with these reviews because honestly, there's nothing to really talk about. This was definitely a Raw that deserves a point, and that's my opinion. I think this is way better than last week. Way better than last week. Altogether, I felt like it had a cohesive storyline, a cohesive presence. They seem like they know where they're going with these people's characters. There's just nothing for me to really drag through the mud. Besides, you know, I mean, there are little things here or there that could be more fantastical. They could have had a little bit more star power. The whole Edge and
at last
and Randy thing.
Host with class.
Oh, wait a minute. La la la. Super Zay, what's up, Super Zay? The whole Edge and Randy thing seems like a separate wrestling league from the WWE. It seems like it's in this like weird bubble that doesn't touch anything else besides Charlie. It almost seems like there's like a WWE Plus league where like all the legends hang out. And I wish they'd find a way to get it incorporated a little bit better, because it really just seems like two separate things. It doesn't seem like it exists in the same universe at all. I liked the Seth stuff, the recruitment of another superstar. Gosh, that makes them even stronger, even more potent, and it brings another storyline, because if you noted, Seth was just hugging Austin Theory. He wasn't hugging Buddy Murphy anymore. So there could be a jealousy thing. There's so much, man. There's so much here. So much that they did. Mercury, what's up, dude? Super Zay in the building with the host. Thank you very much for the host, dude. Let's find out. Okay, what did Ace say? Ace says, or not Ace, Acid, my bad. Acid says, 8.2. The matches were slightly good, but the promos were especially. The Edge and Randy promo and the Street Profits and Viking situation is all right. I don't really care for it, though. But I mostly love how Austin joined Seth and how Bobby is finally getting what he deserves. Kind of. He's kind of there. I see what you're talking about. Let's see here. It's hard to separate your ideas without commas or periods, but I think I know what you meant here with the promos and the Edge and Randy. The Street Profits and the Viking Raiders, as I was saying during the show, I'm glad you kind of liked it. You said it was all right. I feel like it's much more important for them to build character and for people to be talking about them than them just have matches every week. So even though you thought it was all right, I hope that means that better than what you would have thought if they just would have had a match tonight for no title and with no build and no nothing. So I hope that all right means like better than okay, kinda. I don't know. What else? Edge and Randy promos were great. I'm glad you liked that too. As I said, I just feel like it's separate. I feel like it's separate from the rest of the fight card. They always save it for last or first. It's never middle of the fight card, and nobody ever gets involved besides like these like super veteran type wrestlers. I wish somebody would just get between them or find a way to infuse it with the rest of the fight card. It just seems very separate. 8.2. Oh my goodness. All right, hang on. Let me do the math. Let's get the math. 8.2. All right, 8.2. I gave it an 8. That's good. That's good reviews right there, Acid. Thank you, Acid. Super Zay is in the building. So is Mercury. I'm going to give you... Let's see. Acid Crazy. Okay, I know what I'm giving you. I'm going to give you this and this. Here we go. Hang on. Let me do two rounds of it. Here you go. I'm giving you a visual representation of your name. Acid Crazy. Send a Twitter DM so we can send you sweet Tag Dudes shirt. Tag Dudes? Uh-oh. I'm gonna be a Tag Dude? Aw, yeah. I like it. Acid Crazy. There you go. Acid Crazy. You see? You see what I did? I gave you the Acid Crazy. There you go, Acid Crazy. Send you a DM. Okay. All right. I'll get on that. Or you could send me a DM to remind me, because I'm probably gonna forget. I'm probably gonna be online for another couple of hours, and I'm probably gonna forget. If you could send me like a reminder right now that just says, "Hey, send us your stuff," then I could definitely try to remember that. It's very difficult for me to remember like everything that happened during a stream, especially in the middle of the review here, because I'm trying to read people's inputs. So if you could send me a reminder to just be like, "Yo, Gritty, hey, let's get your info so we can get you the shirt," then I definitely start rocking it on the stream. As you could see, I mean, I got some of the finest gear going on. Thank you. Yo, I just got it. There you go. Thank you very much. That will help me exponentially, because I could see that and remember that. It's really tough to remember all the stuff that happens during a stream. I appreciate that. That's going to be awesome. Woo! Hey, if you need me to pay for any of the shipping or whatever, I got you. I'm not looking for like straight up freebies if I don't have to, you know. So if you need any help, let me know as well. So Raw as WWE as WeViews says it was pretty good. Gret, they are teasing a Bob Lash and Drew. What's Gret? And Drew, and the matches were phenomenal. The axe contest was hilarious, and the story of Seth is and Asuka is becoming an empress, and Randy Edge is platinum. 8.6 out of 10. Dude, I'm glad you brought up the Asuka part. I didn't think that the Asuka part was gonna really be part of people's reviews here. 8.6 we rubbed. That's a pretty dang good, pretty dang high score right there. The Wii View. Great. Oh, it's great. Okay, I was like, I thought you were maybe saying my name or something else. Okay, I got you. We rubbed. All right, I know what I'm giving you too. You are getting a a Acme Dorito pasta maker. This makes Doritos pastas, okay? Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Doritos pasta, all right? You get a Doritos pasta machine. And you can use that to make Doritos pasta. You can also use it to make other forms of chips into pasta, but I think Doritos makes really good ones. It's virtual, so you got to imagine it, but I think it'll be all right. Bad Dudes design, Double Dragon design, cassette tape pixel design, Castlevania 2 design. Oh my goodness, this all sounds epic. That all sounds epic. Dude, we repped. Okay, so the first thing I wanna talk about here with your review is the oh, you separated it out. Okay, you got more than just that. Hang on. Now he's talking about the Iconics, and the story of to the Iconics not getting the title yet is good. I agree. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but the fact that there was a tease of cracks forming, I feel is fun. I feel it could be something different than what we've seen from them, and also could make them way more interesting than just being annoying all the time, you know? Because I think that's their story at the moment, just be annoying. And as much as that has been the story for past heels and stuff, I would like them to actually have a story. Now would be a good time for that. Since we're in this, he was going to be looking at people like Corbin and all on cooking and what new to throw down in the kitchen. So, yes, he's really great talent. All right. I think your review was done. I think your review was done after the Iconics part. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Good review, man. You got a pasta maker. Good job, man. You got a cool pasta maker out of it. Freaking War Machine. These dudes are relentless, and they got them balling and throwing axes. I know, Super Zay, but not everybody could be like the most devastating, super slamming tag team in the world, dude. Especially when you come into this. This is the problem, okay? Now this is something that I really want to talk about. Before we get to Empire's review, this is something I really want to talk about. You can't have people like that in the WWE anymore, okay? And if you do, it has to be all about them, period. Game over. And it has to be the division that everybody's looking at. The problem with the Viking Raiders, so the War Machine or whatever you want to call them, is the way that they were handled, booked, looked at outside of the WWE will not work in the WWE because it would be the most boring thing to look at from a casual standpoint. I'm not saying it would be boring to all of us. I'm saying from a casual standpoint, how boring would it be that you have these guys who think they're Vikings, never cut a promo, never do anything besides go, we're Viking Raiders, and next up, we're going to fight you. And then you just see that every single week, and then they smash everybody. We've seen that before. We've seen that 10,000 times. And so I understand. I understand. Okay? Trust me. To us, that would be epic. It would be very nice to see them just throwing people around and waffling dudes and showing off all their talents and stuff. But to the 2 million people who are keeping Raw tangible in terms of getting contracts and being one of USA's biggest draws and one of the biggest draws on television still, that's not going to be interesting. That won't sell them at all. That won't bring anybody in. And on top of that, I know it's not bringing in many new people right now, but that would definitely be a detriment to them. They need charismatic stuff. They need funny stuff. They need things that are gonna make people laugh or make people tell their friends at the water cooler or whenever you can tell your friends at the water cooler. They need stuff like that. They need the casual crowd to be involved and feel hype about stuff. Just War Machine coming through and just waffling dudes and throwing them all over the place is not going to bring anybody to that level of talking about WWE. This is something people are going to talk about at the water cooler. So trust me, I hear you completely. I completely agree with you. They are the freaking War Machine. They are the guys who could be doing that stuff, and it could be incredibly interesting and incredibly fun to watch for us. But we're obviously only like 600,000 people, as is shown every single week with the ratings of AEW and NXT and how many people watch Ring of Honor when they do stuff, with how many people watch NWA when they put on a great show, how many people watch that, how many views they get on YouTube. It's very evident that the actual real life wrestling fan is not the people who are going to get Raw to 2 million people watching or SmackDown to 2 million people watching. So I definitely agree with you, but this is what they need to be doing with War Machine right now. This is exactly what they need to be doing. They need to be building their charisma, making them something for people to actually pay attention to, because I guarantee you there are more people talking about Viking Raiders tomorrow than we're talking about Viking Raiders the day after they won the tag team titles. I guarantee you. There's going to be more people actually talking about the Viking Raiders tomorrow than when they actually won gold. And that's just the nature of the casual beast that wrestling needs to defend on right now, because wrestling's going down the drain. And you could argue that a lot of that has to do with the fact that this is what they promote. So it might actually not even be a good thing, but right now it's what they have to depend on, because the actual wrestling fans are not coming out in droves anymore. So I completely understand what you're saying, but it is what's necessary at the moment, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this is where they have to be at. So yeah, all right. Back to reading Empire's review. But I appreciate you putting that opinion in here, and it is the opinion I have as well. They should be savages. They should be destroying people. But right now, I mean, this is what's going to get them paid attention to. This is what's going to sell merchandise, and on top of that, this might actually be what makes them even more popular once the crowds can actually come back than just them holding gold and not doing anything besides that. Not doing anything besides wrestling. So, Empire says, Raw was pretty decent tonight. A show started off with Randy Orton and Edge. It was epic. Seth Rollins' promo was good. Viking Raiders and Profits was okay. See, another okay. Everybody was kind of like middle of the road to like kind of higher. I think it was better than the basketball thing. What did you think, Empire? Was it better than the basketball thing? What did everybody in here think? Was it better than the basketball thing? Asuka's amazing. I'm happy she's champion. Me too. It's already pretty exciting. Women's Tag Team Championship match was decent. It was short, but I feel like it was more about the story of the titles and leading up to the titles than the titles themselves, which is good. But yeah, decent. I don't know if I'd even give it decent. It was I guess decent. Yeah, I'll give you that. Happy that Cruz is happy. Yeah, I'm happy that Cruz is in the picture still, man. I didn't know how long he was going to be gone. That's really cool that he's going to be challenging for the title. Austin joining Seth Rollins was awesome, and the main event was awesome. 7 out of 10. Wow. What? How did it get 7 after all that? Why is it down to a 7 for you? Sounds like you liked pretty much everything except for the tag match. What deflated it? It was definitely better than basketball. Okay, I was wondering. What did everybody in here think, though? What did everybody in here think? Did you guys think the axe throwing was better than the basketball? Because I remember last week telling people they should do the axe throwing, and people were like, "Nah, Gritty." Now are you seeing some of the? Now are you starting to see some of the brilliance to my madness, to my booking madness? Can you guys hear this background music too? Where are you guys at? I'm asking everybody in here. Was this better than basketball, or was the axe throwing better than basketball or worse than basketball? What did you guys think? I'm asking every single person in the chat. I'm not just asking the people giving the reviews. Let's find out. Oh, Ringmaster's like, yeah. The throwing is epic. It was fun. It had a whole storyline to it. It was really good. Both were good. Really, Mo? Dang, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that, Mo, because I know when they announced the axe throwing, you were like, axe throwing? Come on. Like, you were actually not happy about it. I'm glad it turned out okay, man, because you were not on board. Let's see, who else? Alright, so we got Ring. We got We Rubbed. We got Empire. And we got Mo. Alright. Where's Brett at? Probably went to sleep. Axe throwing. I was like, really? That's why, Mo, you can't jump to these conclusions. I'm trying to tell you, man. You gotta let stuff play out before you have an opinion on stuff. That's how you get in trouble, you know? That's how you say, man, Heath Ledger's gonna suck as the Joker. And then you end up looking like that. Because after it's all said and done, you gotta live with the fact that you said that. And then, I'm not saying that you said that, but that's the level of what could happen to you if you just jump to conclusions. You know, if you just jump to ready-made conclusions off of like your very first instinct off of hearing something, then you have to be the guy who, after it comes out and after it happens, is like, oh well, yeah, I guess Heath Ledger was kind of maybe the best Joker ever or the second best Joker ever. And that movie was awesome, and my goodness, I hope he gets an Oscar, and I can't believe the makeup and the performance and the delivery, and like then you got to sit there like that and be like the guy who said it was gonna suck to the high heavens, and then backtrack, and now people don't want to listen to your opinion at all. You got to give stuff a chance. I said that about that dude who just played Joker. He's not going to do good. You see, the thing is, I had this, like, I had advertisements to kind of tell me that he was going to suck as Joker. And I'm not even sure that he sucks as Joker. What I think is, and what I think the best storyline for that would be, is that he's just one of those dudes who wanted to be like Joker. Remember in the Joker movie where... the most recent Joker movie, the one with Joaquin Phoenix, the one that everybody says is actually a good movie. If it turns out that Joker in Suicide Squad is actually just a copycat, just a wannabe who's taken it all far, just like he's so removed from the real Joker because the real Joker is like he got arrested or he's in Arkham Asylum right now, but he's carrying on the legacy. So he's just like a copycat Joker that's taken it his own direction. Like, this is my Joker. I'm doing it my way. I think that would be the best way for DC to handle that whole situation. Don't retcon him. Don't say it never happened. Just say that's the one that thought he was the Joker while the real Joker was just in Arkham. I think that would be the best way for them to just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, it happened, but that's not the real Joker. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. So, yeah. I agree with you, but not the Heath Ledger Joker. That Joker was awesome. So let's add these up. Yo, hang on. Let's add these up. Empire, I'm gonna give you the awesomeness. Empire, your review was so good that I'm gonna give you 2 of these. I'm gonna give you 1 of these, and I'm going to give you 3 of these. Empire, I gave you 2 cup of noodles, okay? That's your breakfast. That's your breakfast for your birthday, all right? You're going to eat the 2 cup of noodles. You're going to add to the second cup of noodles, you're going to add octopus, okay, to make it authentic. Authentic ramen. You're going to add chopped up octopus. And then after you eat that, because it's going to be delicious, you're going to get 3 presents. These presents have special things inside. One of them has, I guess I can tell you. One of them, I'm not going to tell you which one. I'm not going to tell you if it's the first one, the second one, or the third one. Okay, you get to choose. Here. Between these 3, you choose one and I'll tell you what's inside. You get to open a present early. You get to open a present early, Empire. 1, 2, or 3. I know what's in all 3 of them. No, you got to choose one. You got to choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. I will tell you what's in one present. You get one early present. Tomorrow you can open the other 2. Is it Dudley? I can't tell you. You got to choose a present, man. You got to choose 1, 2, or 3. 3? I can't believe you would do this. I can't believe you would spoil it. Why would you choose 3? I was hoping you'd choose 2. But 3 is actually... Wait a minute. What is this? What am I hearing? I'm hearing little footsteps. No, it can't be. It can't be. 3 is... No, it can't be him. No. 3 is the salted one. I know you can't see. I know you can't see. The salted one is here. 3 is the salted one. Yes, it's somebody's birthday. Yes, you get half the profits from the birthday salted one. Uh-oh. No, the salted one has a message for you on your birthday. Beware. The salted one. And happy birthday. Salted one. Where are you going? Salted. No. The salted one. The bagged one. That's a specially crafted, specially tailored, scientifically formulated jacket. Okay? There's a point I'm trying to prove with that jacket, by the way. I think Brody Lee's jacket is the most horrible jacket in wrestling, by the way. It looks like a prototype that Matt Hardy was like, nah, man, get it out of here. There's like a point I'm trying to prove with the whole salted one jacket thing. Try to make a point here. It's just Brody Lee's jacket is the worst thing in wrestling to me right now. The worst outfit in wrestling for sure. It's worse than Angel Garza's outfit. That's how bad I think it is. It looks horrible. It looks absolutely horrendous to me. Anyway, all right. Let's add these up, guys. Let's get to the ratings. Let's get to the rating. Let's add it up and let's find out. Here we are. So we had an 8.2, an 8.0, an 8.6, and a 7.0. My goodness. And I still don't know why it was that low, man. It looked like Empire went for the jugular. All right, and this all adds up to a 31.8. I know you see it. Divided by 4 reviews equals 7.95. Holy moly, Raw. This might be Raw's best ever. He needs to fire his stylist for sure. Maybe his stylist is the same person who made the Brody Lee jacket. It's time, guys. Raw is turning in some of their best work. Back to back to back, dude. This is crazy. Who would have thought you'd ever see something like this? Paul Heyman is just like, yeah, I told you. Even SmackDown is doing better than ever. You know, this is what's up right now. This is what's up. What a fun Raw, man. I had so much fun with this Raw. This Raw gave me brand new abs. This Raw gave me brand new abs, man. I found it so funny, so fun to watch. Just, it flowed very smoothly. I couldn't wait to get back from commercial. I wasn't thinking of commercials as like a break from the wackiness. I was like, yo, can we go? Come on. And even the commercials seemed to fly by. This was some good stuff, man. This a very, very good Raw, and I could see with a little bit more build behind these characters, with a little bit more interpersonal drama, and just maybe a smidge more star power besides just, oh, hey, Randy and Edge are here, guys. Okay, everybody, let's get it done. Okay, get it done. Okay, you guys, you can leave now. Okay, Randy, Edge, you guys can go. Now, the rest of you youngins, go at it. Make a good show of it. If it didn't seem so separate to me, if they could find a way to incorporate the Edge and Randy thing into the rest of these people, that's money to me, man. If you can have that matriculate, it's like when you put garlic into a dish. Like, you don't want garlic to be the star, but you want it to kind of bring that flavor to everything else and matriculate throughout the dish. Make the dish have that nice flavor. Bring it up a notch. It's not supposed to make things stink. It's not supposed to make things just nothing but garlic, but it's supposed to influence the rest of it. It would have been nice if there was that bleed over, just a little bit of bleed. That feud is living in such a capsule that it's like the star power isn't actually seasoning the rest of Raw. It's just seasoning itself. And you got two of the best to ever do it. You should let that kind of crack open a little bit and season the rest of Raw. Have them show up. Have somebody talk to Edge. Have somebody look into Edge for advice, and then Randy comes through and just destroys the guy for even asking or something. Being like, yo, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Instead of asking this guy for advice, let me show you something. And he just, like, DDTs the guy or something. Do something like that to where they're sprinkling their star power throughout the roster and not just keeping it all for themselves. It's like if Bill Gates visits your house and he goes to your house, he knocks on your door and you're like, Bill Gates, hey, what's up? And he's like, hi, and then he just walks in. He walks to your kitchen. He unfolds his own stove and cooks his own dinner. Sits there by himself, doesn't talk to you at all, doesn't tweet about you, doesn't hang out with you at all, and meanwhile, you're like trying to take selfies with them. You're like, yo, Bill Gates is in my house, yo, and you're trying to tell all your friends, but he's got this like force field technology that makes it so you can't get a picture of Bill Gates. And then he finishes eating his dinner, he cleans up, folds back up his fold-out space-age stove, puts it in his pocket, and walks out of your house. And it's like, yeah, you had dinner with Bill Gates, but you have nothing to show for it. You have nothing to show for it. It didn't help you at all. All it did was just bring you a level of frustration because now you feel like Bill Gates is just so far above you, you can't even take a picture with him. Sprinkle it. Sprinkle them throughout the show. That could help the show. That could help to bring an element of star power that might actually stick to some of these other superstars that are just trying to make their own way right now. That's what it felt like tonight. It felt like they had Edge and Randy in the house, but they weren't trying to hang out with anybody. They weren't trying to be part of this at all. That's what I feel about it. All right, guys. So we're ending the stream, but we're gonna restart it in just a few minutes for the Undertaker hangout and possibly more. Thank you everybody who hung out with us tonight, man. I love it. Thank you everybody who gave your reviews. I want to see Elijah give some reviews sometime soon. Elijah's got some really, really cool takes on wrestling and theme songs and stuff, and I'd like to hear some of that as well. So maybe next time, Elijah. Thank you to everybody who gave your review, and thank you so much for allowing Raw to step into the lead once again. This is unprecedented. I think we've only seen Raw take the lead maybe once before, and that was just because they were like the first show of the season. So they just started off with 1, and then everybody else was at 0. I think that's the only time I've ever seen Raw gain a lead, and never more than once. So this is just unprecedented times, man. I got to find out how to color Asuka to make her look more natural like Drew looks, because I don't like the red she was. We'll get to it. Much love to everybody. We're ending the stream right now. I have to restart to get quality options. I have to get things set up, guys. So please be ready. It's probably gonna be like what? Maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. I'm gonna get my drinks ready. I'm gonna get everything ready, and then we're gonna hang out. We're gonna watch The Undertaker Part 2, Chapter 2 of The Undertaker redemption story, whatever it's called, The Last Ride. I can't wait, man. Thank you guys so much for being part of this. Thank you, the salted one, for showing up for the celebration. I didn't expect to see the salted one on Grapple Chat, but hey, you know what, guys? That was the chat.